You talking about the movie?
Pretty okay.
I like the movie. I like Solo.
Yes.
I know a lot of Star Wars.
Yes, for the first time, yes.
I know a lot of people absolutely hate Solo, but I like the movie.
I thought it was good.
I just didn't need an explanation about Han. You know, like his mysterious rogue-like. It was what made him interesting.
All right.
Spelled everything out for me, and I was like, I don't know.
It's Disney, so they're gonna explain stuff.
I did like.
I just didn't care for the hyper feminist droid.
I don't think anyone did.
I don't remember that part, but it's been a year or so since I've watched it.
Yeah. Glad they killed it off.
Well, technically, it's in the Falcon now.
I don't care. I don't have to deal with. I'm going to check on the dampers. Do you need anything? Equal rights.
I forgot about that. Jesus Christ. I did really like Rogue One.
Rogue One.
That is a really hated one. I feel like that.
All right.
I was like, I thought it was good.
I think we are live.
Rogue One has my favorite droid in it.
Yes, we are live, guys.
We're live. I'm gonna pull up the stream.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
I want you, let's make sure, if you can, let's make sure everybody can hear one another. Brian, if you think my levels are high or low, if you'll check that.
Well, we have to make sure that I'm coming through this time because last time I was
sound good, Riley.
How about everybody else?
I can hear myself.
Pretty well. Quincy, what are you doing back there?
Everyone sounds fine.
Do they need to be louder?
Yeah.
I'm waiting to hear myself on stream. Yeah, I can hear myself. We're good.
Okay.
Let's hear everyone else.
Let's test something real fast. Weston, I'm gonna try the soundboard. Just see if y'all can hear it in the stream.
Okay.
Let's see. What do we want to do? This one.
Hello there.
I can hear it.
In the
Let me
stream.
listen for it in the stream. Yeah, I can hear it on stream.
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah, I heard it on stream.
Mic feedback off.
Okay, I am going to
stream link.
leave the stream for now though, because having 6 of us talk at once is very disorientating.
Yeah, I'll deem it to you.
Oh, he's muted. I was so mad. I was trying to get the helmet ready for the first session that we all came together, and I ordered a new visor for it, and it is way too thick. So I have to figure out how to cut it, or just have to buy a new one.
Like the material for the visor?
Yeah, here, I'll grab it. It's right here.
Wait, what helmet you talking about? Is it Mandalorian helmet?
Yeah, it's got the Mandalorian helmet.
Oh,
I made one. Well, technically, I bought Boba's, and then I repainted it like a hammer, silver and green, which you can't really see in this light. But yeah, I bought a new visor, and it is like triple the thickness of what I need, and I'm like, oh, the other one's like paper thin. So I was hoping to like come into the stream with it, but sadly I have to order a whole new visor now.
All right, everybody. So we can hear everything. I'm done with my phone call. We're capturing everybody's cam. Let's kind of get started, I guess, with basically who is everybody. Y'all can use whatever names you want. I don't care. But let's start with, I guess, the Jedi. And we'll start with Soul.
Oh. Are you just doing like introductions on
your character, who you are, and your character? Kind of gives a small background.
I'm Weston.
Okay.
I play a character named Sol Valen. He is a Jedi with training at the Jedi Temple, where he was essentially raised. And that's pretty much it. We haven't fleshed out a whole lot of background yet, so I don't want to give it all away here.
Okay. Go ahead, Brian. Well, whatever you want to be called.
Yeah, I'm Brian. I play the character Kalian. I still don't know how to pronounce my name.
I think we're going to say Callian.
Yeah, Kalian's what I called it. My
your name, which you can't say it.
Character's from the race Inchinai. It's combat race. He's born on his own planet, but was found and raised by the Jedi, and he is currently a Jedi Padawan.
Should we give classes too? I guess.
Yes, you can. Important. If you would like.
Yeah. I am my class name. Consular.
Yep.
I am a Guardian.
Yep. And then we'll start with I guess the Mandalorians next. We can go with Zatar.
Mm.
Am I saying it right, Steve?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just in the middle of eating something.
I can always go if you want.
No, I got it. So I'm Steve. I play Zatar Rest of Clan Kreese. Mandalorian, born and raised on Mandalore, and not much of a backstory yet, but you know.
Okay, that's good enough.
Working on it.
What's your class?
Can't remember. Was it Scout or it was Scout? Scout.
Okay. And let's go ahead. What do you want to be called, Mupp? Kyle or Muppet?
I mean, my name is Kyle. I play a character named Von Bog. I am a Mandalorian scout, born and raised on Mandalore. We haven't really went through too much backstory, but you guys can all just call me Mupp or Muppet, either one.
All right. So letting you know, we're Star Wars. We are a Star Wars 5e actual play. We're going to be going through the story of these 4 characters, and they are starting in the time era of just after Order 66. You're all picking up right now. Sol, Kellyan, and Zatar are traveling through a hyperspace lane to the Outer Rims to Tatooine. You did not know the name of the place except for, I believe, Zar did whenever we made that roll last time. I think he did.
Yep.
Sol recognized that the hyperspace lane coordinates said something to do with twin suns. As this was happening, Kellyan was working on a new lightsaber and has come up with something with his master, Sal Baka, who is a Wookiee. You have a collapsed Mace Windu on the ship, and you have, I think it was, 5 Jedi Youngling, or was it 4? How many did y'all have with you? You had a total of 10 people on the ship, right?
I do not know how many.
For some reason, I want to say 6.
Okay. So there's
it was a total of 10. However was it? Everyone added up to 10.
You 3, Sal, Windu.
And 6 Youngling. Oh,
6.
Okay. I forgot Windu.
So 5.
If Windu's included, that's 5. Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna say 5. All right. Y'all have just escaped. You're traveling through space. You have a few days before you get where you're going. What do y'all want to do?
I am working on my lightsaber still.
Okay. Sal's actually going to talk to you about something, and you've noticed this. He's telling you not to use your orange lightsaber. You've noticed that the lightsabers, like, the best way to explain it is you've been focused on a lot more combat intense stuff lately, where your lightsaber is more of a, it's not connecting with you through the Force because of this for some reason. It's almost seeming to become unstable. Basically, if you had watched that video I sent you earlier today, it's kind of that reasoning.
Look, yeah, I know. So, I know all that you just said, like, in my head.
To an extent, yes.
Yeah, I'll ask Sal, since he had told me not to use it.
Okay.
Why not? Just to get, and then he'll tell me all that. Basically.
Yes, he'll mainly explain that he thinks the lightsaber could be unstable, and we don't want to test that out on the ship. And once we get on the planet, maybe we can test it out. But he thinks you're starting to lose connection with the crystal itself. Okay. Just because you're going to a combat more oriented like style, mainly because you're using Form 7, which is also dark side, and that's a very light side crystal.
Yes.
Okay. So, is there anything that the pilot or the other Jedi would like to do?
Can I do any sort of investigation to maybe help him figure out what's wrong with his lightsaber?
Yeah. You go ahead.
Okay.
Well, if you're gonna do investigation, if you're gonna do investigation, you can roll investigation, but I'm gonna let you add your light side initiative to it, so it'd be a +6, I think, right? What is your plus for wisdom?
Wisdom is a +8.
Okay, well, add 8 to your investigation.
Okay.
Unless an investigation's already wisdom, but I think it's intelligence.
That was a 14. Rolled a 14.
Total?
Yeah. Yes.
Investigation is intelligence.
+8?
Yeah, Yes, investigation rolled as a 6, and then I added my wisdom to it, so that would be 14.
Man, I actually need to open up Dwindling Light as well. Sorry, but okay. You're basically what Sal said is correct.
Okay, great.
So, I work on the second part of the lightsaber, and I put the part with the orange crystal that my original lightsaber basically to the side hanging on my belt.
Okay. Sal says also to you all, he feels something in the Force following us. We may need to be ready when we land. Is there anything that Zatar wants to do?
I take inventory of like what the ship has, like rations. Maybe.
There's water, but that's about it. There's probably, for all of you, there's probably about 3 days water.
No food or anything?
No food. Seems like this ship was either just got out of some kind of long trip or something else. Also do remember the ship has taken a good bit of damage from the blaster fire and Anakin pulling on it.
Yeah. So I close whatever compartment I was checking the rations for, turn around to the other guys and say, okay, first rule of business is we need to find some food, because we don't have any. We have water, but we don't have any food.
Well, I don't know where we're going, so
We're going
do
to
you know where we're going?
the planet anyway, so...
Yeah.
We're going to a desert planet called Tatooine.
Do we know it's Tatooine yet, or do we just know it's a twin sun planet?
He knows.
Okay.
I know it's Tatooine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Well, great.
what is Tatooine, though? I've never heard of this planet.
You've
It's
probably
a-
heard of it, but you don't know what it is.
Yeah. Same question.
It's a desert. It's a desert planet. It's got 2 suns, so you know it's extremely hot. I know of
feel
a
like
few space ports around.
As a bounty hunter or as a Mandalorian, you would probably be very familiar with Mos Eisley, if you're familiar with
yeah.
Tatooine.
That's what I was going to attempt to land on. Or
Is-
at.
There are
I'm-
exact coordinates that you need to go to, Steve. Like, there are exact coordinates it's telling you to go to on the planet.
Buddy? Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I guess we have predetermined coordinates.
Besides
I ask, Zatar, what's his name? Zatar?
Zatar,
Yeah.
Zatar.
Ask Zatar. So, no, just ask the whole group as a whole. Since the Jedi just all got killed, do we not need to, like, change out of our Jedi robes? we're
Sal,
not-
I would highly
No.
advise it.
Sal looks at you and says, I don't think all Jedi are dead, but I think we do need to change our order's ways. I think the Force is pulling us here for a reason. We should
And do we have
Um,
any spare clothes on board at all, or
not
we're gonna have
really.
to-
I
probably
have-
have to land and find something? I
Yes.
would imagine.
Sal's
I
also
have a set of traveler's clothes. I
Sal.
only have 1 pair though, so
Sal's also explaining to you all that he thinks that may be a good idea, but it'd probably be better for us to land and figure things out. Hopefully other Jedi are coming here, or maybe even there's somebody there waiting for us. You had these coordinates from your Mandalorian clan, correct?
yes.
Hopefully they haven't betrayed the Jedi.
No, she just told me to come here if anything went awry on Coruscant.
Well, hopefully they're still allies. And he goes over to meditate for now, still reconstructing his lightsaber to now become more of a great saber, where he basically broke apart his dual blade to help Brian. He's now constructing a great saber to be 1 blade. Do you not know what that is, Weston?
I've never heard of
It's-
the term.
You know the lightsabers that I forgot the dude's name. The one that was killing all the clones in the Clone Wars. The asshole Jedi.
Ponkrell?
Yes, he had 2 great
Yeah,
sabers.
Von Krell.
He had 2 great.
It's treason.
Sabers.
man.
Okay.
I look at Soul while we're still flying, and I say, hey, I've got one single set of traveler's clothes. If you'd like to accompany me down to the planet, you seem like one of the more capable people
yeah,
that can fight right now, because the other one looks like he's busy with his lightsaber.
I will take those from you if you are not needing them. Yes.
Make sure you take that droid with you when you go. I want it away from me.
All right. Well, no need to be mean.
I feel like the droid. I feel like
No
the
need to be
droid
mean.
would be better on the ship in case you need an impromptu pilot, because
He has abandonment issues. He can't stay on the ship. Yeah, he's already whining about it. He can't stay on the ship. He'll get sad and feel lonely. Is he just like broken or something?
No, he ran over to Brian to try to shock him, but Sal stepped in front of him.
Quick thing real fast. On the stream, it's only showing Callian. Only on his face.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
you clicked him.
Yeah, you clicked on me.
No,
Brian's
I actually
head is on the screen right now.
Yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I was like, I don't think he's noticed that that's changed yet.
All right, let me change OBS real fast. That's actually not what happened. I know what happened.
Because I can't.
I know exactly what happened. Let me make it smaller and fix it.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, you fixed it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now it's real small.
It's being fixed.
Oh, you're changing the OBS view screen.
There we go.
There we go.
Yay.
All right, y'all can still see everything. Everything's still moving.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's good.
All right, so where are we at?
Comet just kind of flip shit.
Oh yeah, Sal stepped in front of him.
Okay.
Okay, so we're just traveling to Tatooine.
All right, so as you're
That's what we're
traveling through space, give me some luck rolls, Steve.
Let's see here. Oh boy.
Excellent.
You got a 5.
As long as it's not a 1. As long as it's not a 1.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
well.
you definitely feel the ship's hyperdrive almost break out. Like you could have just been lost in hyperspace. Didn't happen because you didn't get a 1, but it could have happened. You are pretty close. You are getting pretty close to Tatooine by now. You have another day. Do you want to risk it, or do you just want to stop and try to get help?
Just risk.
Can I just perform an investigation check and see what's going on without taking the ship out of light speed?
Yeah.
Risk it.
Or y'all can try to fix it.
God damn it.
I'm not proficient with ship maintenance.
You have an astromech.
Or would that be an investigation check, or would it be a piloting check?
I was thinking technology.
I was thinking technology.
It'd be a tech check.
Oh, whoops.
That's
well, then
not
let me
my
do that
forte.
instead.
Oh,
17.
So
Nice.
you know a way to fix something. You know you can see what's wrong.
You got a droid.
What's the issue?
There is a cable that is loose on the outside of the ship.
Oh no.
Oh no.
He isn't ready.
I just heave a sigh, turn around to Sol, and say, "We need your droid to fix a wire on the outside."
Gosh, he isn't ready. He isn't ready. Fine. Okay.
I mean, if he can't,
Yeah, I mean he can try. He can try. But if he dies, it's on you.
Anyway.
All right.
Anyway, he goes to the little airlock area where you would send an astromech out. Sends him out. Let me make a roll for him.
If you kill Comet this early, I'm gonna be devastated.
Oh god. It's not a nat 1. It's not a nat 1.
Listen, man.
Riley,
What's your dex, Weston?
the helmet
My dex is 16.
Okay, he doesn't go flying off.
Wow.
He rolls over to the little spot. And he fixes it. And he starts to come back.
Yay.
And he gets
Cool
back
deal.
in.
Good job, little man.
Beep bop boop.
I look at Kalian. I'm like, look, he's not so bad.
He might not be that bad.
Good.
Comes
I
over
mean,
and
hey,
shocks
He'll
you.
shock me.
He comes over and
He
shocks
said
you.
we're out of an astromech.
Don't piss him off more. He already doesn't like you. Don't
Wait, who said that?
shock him. I say that to the droid.
Oh.
I'm going to meditate.
Oh, he's mad. You see? You see what you've done?
You, you, you see the saddest face a robot can make.
Just leave him alone. Just don't shock him anymore, please.
All right.
Just Brian's
So
character standing in the corner, just like really, just like pouty. I'm going meditate.
I'm going to meditate.
That's exactly how I imagined it.
so another day has passed, and you start.
I'm going meditate.
You're about an hour out from exiting hyperspace. You see Windu moving a lot more than he was before. He's still not awake, but he is moving a lot more. So that is one good thing.
What is sort of the prognosis for his current state?
He
You
has
got no hands, bro.
he has one hand down. He's one
He's
hand
got
down.
one hand.
He's one hand down, and he has been electrified to a crisp.
Do we have a med bay on the ship?
Yeah, I don't remember. I think one of y'all rolled for it and you didn't have it. If I remember
What
right.
about a medical droid?
No, you do not have a medical droid.
Damn. All right. Well, should we find him? Should we find some medical help for whenever we land on Tatooine, or do you want to try and take care of other things first while we try to keep him stable?
I feel like medical help would probably be a priority. Granted, we don't even know why we're going down to the planet coordinates in the first place, so we'll have to see.
I don't even know either. I was just told to come here if things went south.
All right, so as you're getting to the coordinates, you're going straight to where it's telling you to go?
Yes.
Okay, so you start to land, and as you're landing, you can actually see on your ship's radar there are two other ships that are behind you. You have landed, or you're starting to land, and there are two other ships landing in the same area as you.
Okay.
You do see on your screen I guess on your displays, basically a Tuscan village that you're landing at.
Out of character, Riley. I never chose my second language.
Did you take hand stuff?
No, but I was going to ask if I could.
That's the one I think you would take. You would take hand sign language.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well let's say I've got the Tuscan Raiders hand stuff.
Yeah. All right,
What's
so
like basic sign language? I think we looked it up the other day when we were doing my session.
it's galactic basic sign language. Anyway, you basically land, and whenever you land, you're met at the docking bay, or I guess the landing bay or the drop area, by a familiar armor-looking person.
Well, hold up, sorry, out of character.
Familiar armor-looking person.
Before
Armor.
we go too far to that, I know we really didn't describe it too well when we did the other ending session for me. Did we designate a spot for that? I don't think we ever talked about designating what spot would be what, because I mean Tuscans don't really have ships, so they wouldn't design a landing bay. It would just be
Oh yeah, there's no designated area. He just landed in an
just
area.
open.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure so I wasn't confused, and that I was somewhat on the same page.
It's outside the village.
Okay. All right.
Can I roll technology and see how far along in the lightsaber build I am?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. 17.
You definitely have something going. You definitely have something, like I told you before. It's
Yeah.
something like we were talking about, but it'll probably fail in battle if you were unlucky. Like,
Do I have a second lightsaber?
yeah, you have
To-
2 lightsabers that you can connect and disconnect.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. Because I basically have to use the
Neat.
other one while I figure out
Yes.
this main one.
So, introducing Mr. Muppet.
I mean, considering I knew people were coming, I'm still going to be on guard as I come out from like the main. So just a quick out of character layout of kind of like the main central part of the base. Almost like if you guys remember like Luke's house, how it's kind of dug down. So you stay out of like the hot sun most of the day. That's like the main center section, and everything kind of expands out from there. So I come stepping up out of the stairs, hand ready to draw, but not like no weapons out, just ready to go in case it's anything that isn't the people that I am expecting, as well as my droid YP-16 is moving around the backside of one of the other huts, just in case we have to flank anybody.
I guess I'm the first one to step out of the ship.
Combat level 1 initiated.
Oh God, what the hell is this?
I forgot he has that.
Oh,
Go
God.
home.
Oh,
What was that? This is in character. What was that? Asking to Zatar.
I don't know, but I've
If
got
it's
my hand on my
astromech.
blaster in the holster.
I doubt it's astromech, but I do. I am familiar with droids, so I don't know. Maybe I know what it is.
Tell him what it is. I forgot what model it was that we said.
It's like an HK unit,
HK
but
unit.
it's like
Highly
within similar height
specialized.
of myself.
Highly specialized MK unit.
Let's see. I'll go picture of it.
Oh,
I like the old core robot.
oh, it's one of those
47?
droids.
Oh, okay. Yeah, gotcha.
Y'all can post in
The
information
one
real
that's
fast
like,
if
this
you
is how
want.
you kill Jedi.
That's exactly
From,
his.
Knights of the Old
Yeah.
Republic.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's an assassin droid.
It's been reprogrammed, but eventually.
What, you didn't want a fucking IG droid? I like IGs a lot better.
I'm good off a cactus.
IG droids are pretty good.
Anyway, the droid standing there with like ready to fire if he needs to. Does recognize you, Zartar, and basically powers down, walks over to you to offer a hand,
Like, to shake my hand, or
like help.
I'm trying to.
Why is
I'm
the
still trying
droid
to figure
approaching?
out.
Why is the droid approaching?
I know the droid. He belongs to an acquaintance of mine.
Yes, Prince. We are here to help.
Where is where's Vaughn?
This
I
way.
start to approach. Oh, Jesus! I start to approach the shuttles, seeing that he powered down from combat mode and started interacting.
I spot you walking up, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing here?
You
For a
notice
long time-
something on his shoulder. You see a sigil.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention.
You see a sigil on his
Oh,
shoulder.
you have a sigil.
Yeah, I actually crafted my own sigil. Just the other few days ago, I killed the juvenile rancor by myself.
Oh, nice. So,
I love how Weston's eyes went from like looking at something to what?
I elbow Soul in the side like, I don't know what any of this means.
All I see are a bunch of non-Jedis.
That's what I see.
I look, I look back at you two. What out? Go back in the ship.
And then you hear Sal pop up, Master Yoda?
You lost me.
He
Yeah,
looks
you
back
lost me
he
there.
looks back to the other 2 ships landing.
Oh.
Oh,
Is Yoda
What are
on
these
the
2
ship?
ships landing? What are these 2 ships landing?
Jedi official ships.
Would I recognize that? I'm assuming so as
Yes.
a Padawan.
Yes.
I'm suspicious of the ships considering what just happened at the temple.
I want the 2 Jedi to roll a force check. So your force checks are going to be your highest force ability plus your proficiency.
That'd
And
be
then-
wisdom, right?
I think it's wisdom for you. I'm not sure. I don't know if charisma
What do you
or
mean
wisdom's
highest force ability?
Wisdom or
Yeah.
charisma. Your
Okay,
modifier.
so just a
Oh.
check.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see.
But you get to add proficiency to it as well.
Oh, what's proficiency bonus?
Plus
plus
2.
2. I got an 11.
So
Okay.
I rolled a 3 plus 8 plus 2, 13.
13. Weston and Brian both hear this. Well, Soul and Callian both hear this. There's something coming from the center of the town that's saying help.
What'd
what
you
does
do?
it
I'm sorry.
sound like?
Repeat that.
Something from the center of the village is like screaming help within the force.
Oh. Just trying to think. What would my character do here?
So can you repeat that, Riley? Someone walked into my room.
From within the center of the town, something within the force is screaming help.
Before we go too far, question for England or out of character. Is that the same object that I recovered? No? Okay, I just wanted to double check before it turned into something in that sense, and I was not ready for that.
I go to Soul. Do you feel that?
Yeah, is it like a disturbing, like, I mean, clearly someone's yelling help, but is it like a disturbance or just someone calling out?
It's a living being calling for help.
Through
Okay.
the force?
Through the force, but at the same time, it almost feels like it's more connected with Brian than you, Weston.
Okay.
And the
After
reason
the-
and the reason in saying this, it's more gray in nature than it is light.
Okay. After the whole thing at the temple, I don't know. I feel like I'd be wary of like anything like that, but I suggest we go anyway.
Yeah, I was.
Because
Yeah,
we
I-
are protectors.
As
I
you're
feel
moving,
Soul, I want to go over there, and I
At-
prefer you come with me for extra
At-
help.
as you're moving towards it, Soul, I want you to roll a perception check.
12.
There's something moving in your bag that was given to you.
The bag that was given to me.
By the librarian?
Oh, okay. Okay, clearly I take the bag off and investigate.
There's a baby in it. A
Like
green
like
baby.
a human
No.
child?
Oh my god.
A green baby.
Ah,
A green babe. Oh no.
you
With-
know what it is.
20
I
years.
just silently show Kalian, and I'm like, because I know who Yoda is. I would be like, it's like a little Yoda.
It's like a baby Yoda.
That's a little on the nose there, Kalian. I have no idea what to do with this child. Since we're going into a potentially hazardous situation, I would give it to Sal Baca
Sal-
before I.
Sal looks at
Go.
you. He's like, "This seems more gray in nature. He's trained with the dark side. Let me and him go. You stay with the baby."
Okay. I will protect the child.
Don't let the droid near the baby.
The baby.
Alright, so me and Sal go investigate the gray anomaly.
Okay. As you get over there, actually, you remember the hole that Muppet was talking about. You feel a very strong force presence from that hole.
Okay. I want to use insight to see if I can determine anything with the presence,
Okay.
so to say. Let's see. 27 in insight.
There's a crystal down there.
I tell Sal, I feel that there's a crystal down there, and we should go and investigate this crystal.
Says, right, I'm following you, Padawan.
I look at Vaughn and I'm like, you know what these two are fucking talking about?
Alright. So yeah, I go down and search for the crystal.
As soon as you get on the ground, there's actually a crumbling that's starting to happen. Roll a dex save.
Dex save.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, you fall
9.
flat on your face. Take. Let me roll a d4.
Brian's dead. Session 2.
You take 2 damage. As you stand up, you can see this cave just lined in crystal. This is a special crystal that only grows on Tatooine that most people don't know about. And we just so happen to have a Mandalorian throwing grenades at where its interest was.
Sal, do you know what this crystal is?
I can't hear you. I'm coming down.
Oh, I forgot I fell in a hole.
As he uses force jump. As he uses force jump to make it safely to you.
Alright. So what are these crystals? Do you know what these are?
He's like, I'm not too sure. As you pick them up, they're a silver crystal.
Ooh, silver. Let's see. What would I use to see if they could be a substitute for kyber crystal? Would that be insight with force?
I would say roll insight with the force ability. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. A 20.
Yes, they are
Not
100.
natural.
They are 100% a substitute. These are probably more powerful than kyber crystals, but they have a very dark presence to them, but yet with light in them as well. This is more of something that a Jedi that uses the dark side would use. A light sider
I'm
would not
drawn
use
to
this.
these crystals, so I pick up 2 crystals for each of the lightsabers I have.
Okay.
Yeah, I pick up 2 and I ask Sal, "Are you curious about these crystals?"
He says
well?
he's curious, but he's not drawn to any of them like you are. It's like some of these crystals want to bond with you, whereas with him, they don't want to bond as much. He doesn't feel he's explaining to you how crystals work.
Mhm.
You have to bond
Yeah.
with them, but he says he doesn't feel it for himself.
Okay. Now I say okay. I put the 2 crystals I grabbed into a pouch that I have on me,
Okay.
and I try to find my way out of this hole I fell in.
Sal just says, "Let's use force jump, Padawan," and he force jumps out of the hole.
And I guess it'd just be a straight wisdom roll.
Yeah.
16.
Yeah, you're able to do it. So that happens. Let's go back to these 3. So after these other 2 shuttles have fully landed, you actually see Jedi that you know exiting these shuttles. You see Yaddle, Yoda. You see Obi-Wan. You see a couple
Did you
other.
just put Yaddle in this campaign?
He did.
You see a couple
I love
other.
it.
You see a couple other Jedi, and they start to come closer to you. Around this time, you start to see a fairly faint presence that's forming. Ah, all of you have come.
Can you elaborate?
The presence says, "Ah, all of you have come. I've guessed you felt the presence of the Force that I've been calling to you all. We have a situation on our hands." You're not old enough to know who this is, but you see Obi-Wan just ghost face, like, it's you.
Is it who I think it is?
Yoda
It's
says,
you.
Yoda says, "You contact me again." You do. And after some time, he actually fully manifests. For those that don't know who this is Qui-Gon.
No feeling?
We wouldn't have been alive when Qui-Gon was around, would
No,
we?
you wouldn't. No.
That's what I thought. So we wouldn't know who Qui-Gon is.
Yes, but I'm just saying, for those that don't know, this is Qui-Gon.
I do feel like they would know who he
feel
is,
like we
but
would
they
know
probably wouldn't
since
know what he
it's-
looks like.
You may not
Since
know.
it's Obi-Wan's master, I feel like we would know that
You would know who he is, but you wouldn't know what he looks like what
Yeah.
he said.
Yeah, we couldn't
You
visually
would know
recognize
what he is.
Yes.
him. Yo,
Did
can anyone help me with this baby, though?
Yaddle comes over and says,
I was
Yo,
about to
baby.
say, where's Yaddle at? Where's Yaddle at? I want to talk to Yaddle.
"She's coming to you."
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Alright,
She
I'm gonna go grab some
she
food real quick, so y'all continue to do that.
okay.
Okay.
Yaddle comes up to
Yeah,
you,
is
West,
it Yaddle's kid?
to you, Soul, and says, "Ah, Grogu,"
Yeah.
to the baby.
Why was he in a bag?
She was probably trying to get him out of there. Her mission was to
Oh,
make sure to watch over him while I was gone.
Gotcha.
I did only recently
Uh,
leave the Jedi Order.
Yeah, I'm not great at taking care of kids, so I don't. Here, it's all you.
She takes him and walks back to Qui-Gon. Was there anything else? You seem silent.
Who do we see Qui-Gon? Obviously, we don't recognize him, but we can
Yes.
see him, correct?
Yes.
I ask who that is.
That is Qui-Gon Jinn.
Oh, I definitely recognize the name. Okay, my like borderline fanboying of Obi-Wan would lead me to wanting to meet his master, so I want to walk over there.
Okay. I'm gonna let the Mandalorians do something while Brian's gone. If y'all want to do something.
Yeah, I think you actually
Sure.
asked me a question earlier, right?
What was the question?
Like in character, I think he said something, but I think everybody else started talking, so I didn't hear what he said.
Like they were talking, I was like, you know what's going on here?
Yeah, I have no clue. All this talk is nothing like from our homeworld.
Nope. So why are you here, aside from killing a Rancor?
Bo-Katan sent me here to get a encampment set up, and told me that she would send a group of others coming. I wasn't sure if it was more of our kind, a group to try to go back towards Mandalore, or what was happening. I was just instructed to come here and make a camp.
She
While that's happening, both of your
She
data
said-
pads go off.
Okay, well, I look at the data pad on my wrist.
You get about halfway into the Emperor's speech. The Galactic Empire! Basically
From
claiming
Senate
that...
building?
Yes. Basically claiming that all Jedi are traitors, going through that speech. And he then says, and Mandalore, now that Sar Vizsla has killed... Now that the Vizsla clan has killed the Kaiser clan, they
Creed?
are the ruling family.
Do it.
Do it.
I look at the data pad and say, so this is how Liberty dies.
You piece of shit. With thunderous applause.
I mean, however you want to interpret it is fine, but
Basically,
That's the rest of the quote.
basically you're all getting information. Well, you two are getting information that Mandalore is no longer ruled by who it was before. The Jedi attack was
that's
successful.
what my character's response was.
Did Steve
What was
freeze?
that? I couldn't hear what he said.
I think you have a bit of a latency issue, Steve. You might want to leave and rejoin.
I didn't say anything.
You did like 20 seconds ago, and we just heard it about 5 seconds ago.
Your character's response was you said something. Okay.
I don't know why my webcam is acting up.
Because technology hates us.
Yeah, especially
Oh,
me.
technology.
Try to talk.
Oh yeah. Wait, I need to stop by and get that Ethernet cable.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
Anything?
at this time this is when Sal and me are walking up to the group.
Okay.
So I
you'll-
missed everything, and I'm gonna in character miss everything as well.
You walk up to the group and you see the two Mandalorians watching a video, and then you see a Force Ghost in front of you as well. And
yeah,
Sal-
don't-
Would I
Sal
know
dr-
what a Force Ghost is?
Maybe you would have at least an idea of it, and then you see Sal like drop his lightsaber and say, "Master Qui-Gon."
Wait, that's the Qui-Gon?
Yes, I think it is at least.
Interesting. How is he here? I thought he was dead. Is this some Force Ghost type thing? Hmm.
That or maybe I don't think he had a holocron, so it has to be a Force Ghost.
Nice. All right.
But
Gotta
Let's
turn
walk
the
over to
child.
group now.
okay, so you walk over to them, let the
Yeah.
Mandalorians finish what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Steve.
did he freeze again?
Steve. Okay.
100% frozen.
He's frozen on like the
On everything,
saddest
yeah.
face. Steve. Hold on, that's a new emote.
Please get it before it goes away.
I am.
Anyway, I guess I don't know what we'll do for Steve.
I'm making an emote real quick. Let's give him a second. There it goes. He's using Wi-Fi, so I think his connection's a little.
Yeah, he needs
Wonky.
to. He needs to
I'm
get that
currently
fixed.
using Wi-Fi too.
Yeah, but your
My
connection's
router's
not as bad.
downstairs.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ah,
Can you hear
I
us?
can't add emotes.
Yep.
Not to this server, can you? I'll have to change
Yeah.
that somehow.
Weston, tomorrow.
Put it in the gravy boat.
Ethernet cable, tomorrow.
If I have time.
Well, I know you said you're going to be out, but
Mm-hmm.
like any time at all? You just going to be hanging
Are
out?
we
Sure,
meeting up tomorrow?
I'll probably wake up tomorrow. Just let me know, and sometime early afternoon, we can meet up.
Okay. Yeah, I just want the cable. If you want, we can grab a coffee or something.
I have
That's fine.
something
I
for you,
made a
Weston.
new emote of you called Wi-Fi, and it's just the face that you were frozen on.
Please.
You hear me?
It's in the
show
gravy
it
boat
to
now.
me.
And I posted it in the
Or-
D&D.
You heard me,
No,
Weston?
it's in the admin chat. Yeah. What's up?
I have something for you for tomorrow.
Okay.
I've ordered it. I ordered it 2 months ago.
Justin.
It finally got here.
You ordered something? You don't.
Finally got here.
Did you buy me like a gift or something?
It was supposed to be for Christmas, but it took forever to get here.
I
How did
feel
you-
bad because I didn't get you a gift.
How did you make it? Because I can't remember how to make emotes.
Anyway,
Upload a picture on the emoji tab in the server settings. Continue, Riley. Sorry.
so Steve and Muppet, y'all can finish your conversation that you were having before Steve lost connection.
Okay, so I look at Vaughn and say, well, Bo-Katan gave me the coordinates to this place. If anything were to have gone south, the Jedi Temple on Coruscant, which it did in a spectacular fashion. So I've brought a couple of Jedi and some younglings.
Yeah, all she tasked me with was building this encampment for everybody when they got here. That's the only instructions she left me with. There wasn't much else.
Mm. Should we try contacting her, or?
Yeah, we should see if we can get in contact with them or anybody else. See if there's anybody surviving from the clan, or from your family's clan on Mandalore.
We're both in the same clan.
Yeah, but out of character, I don't think I'm related to them. I don't remember if we set that up or not.
You're not related to them, where he is related, so he's by blood. You're not by blood, but you're part of the clan, technically.
Okay. Well, I was speaking more in the sense of like blood. But
Well, you can tell him that. You were saying like blood.
Let's definitely try and contact her. Can I use my data pad, Riley?
Yes, but you would need to probably use the ship's signal booster because you're gonna have to send a signal throughout space. You're not gonna be able just to send an email. You know what I mean?
yeah, this encampment definitely does not have any sort of long-range transmission, so you'll have to tap into
There he is.
tap into the shuttle to see if we can get anything to go that far.
Yeah, I agree. Let's try and Let's try and get that working. Do you want to try my ship, or did you bring a ship of your own? The one I brought is kind of beat up because we took a little bit of a beating on the way out.
She dropped me off through a shuttle or a fighter, and that was it. And I have no other ships. I have one speeder that I managed to fix. It's not that great, but it's enough to get to the nearest town if we need more supplies.
That's a bit like Bo-Katan, I suppose. Leave you stranded on a desert planet.
Yeah, I guess. I guess it's supposed to be a trial to gain some strength.
I suppose, but... oh well. I go into my ship and try and access the signal booster. Should I roll anything for it?
Yes, go ahead and roll me, let's say luck. Make sure Anakin didn't fuck anything up on it first.
Luck.
Yeah, it's
18.
fine. It's fine.
Okay. Technology?
No, you're able to do it with an 18.
Okay, cool. Alright, well I attempt to call Bo-Katan.
You'll get an answer pretty fast. It's kind of just voice, it's no video. Hasn't said anything just yet.
Hello, is there anyone there? I don't see any picture, I just hear voices.
You hear static, but through the static you pretty much get, what is it? It's her voice for sure.
It's Zatar. I've made it to the coordinates you gave me if things ever did go south, and they went south in a spectacular fashion on Coruscant.
Shh. This, with as much as you can get through the signal, you can basically get from it that she confirms, like she knows this. Bad time to talk. Clan Vizsla is attacking.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Not now. Make sure you two are safe. Hopefully the Jedi can take care of you. And she says, I gotta go look at his name again because I always forget.
Pre-Vizsla?
No.
Are you talking about the Chancellor, dude?
No, you.
He did.
No, you. Bog.
Me?
Yeah.
Vaughn?
Vaughn Bog? Okay. She says, ask Vaughn about, and cuts out.
I looked at Vaughn and say, about what?
I have no clue what she's speaking of. All she told me when she left me here was build an encampment for everybody, and more instructions would follow soon. Or that you guys would have instructions.
Well, we don't. So, what now?
I'm not sure. Do you know anything of the other people that were on board of your shuttle?
Master, I believe she was talking about the items that are hidden away in me.
Sorry, I can't get over that voice.
I wasn't ready for it to start laughing.
I'm sorry. It just takes me off guard.
Okay, but before we go further than that, out of character, I think when we talked originally, I'm not really supposed to know much about the items either, correct?
No, you were not, Master.
What items are you speaking of, YP16?
The items that were hidden within me by her and your father.
Can we have those items now?
I do not know which compartment they are in.
Oh my god.
Would that be a tech or an investigation check to try to see if I can figure out which ones it's in?
You can use whatever you feel like you need to use. Tell me what you think you're going to use and explain it to me. Like I said, if you can give me a good reason for using that tech, I'll usually give advantage. I don't want to tell anybody what they want to roll because I want to give y'all advantage if you pick the correct thing to use. Does that make sense?
Okay. No, that's fine. I'm just trying to think of, because obviously you're going to be investigating to see if there's any sort of noticeable compartments that I can get into. but at the same time, where'd my mouse go? Sorry. Looking at the picture of an HK, I'm assuming the only compartment might be on like its back. So maybe try to grab like a spanner or anything that I could try to see if there's any open panels or any sort of, I'm assuming tech. I'd probably roll tech for that.
Okay.
And try to see if I can access any like maintenance panels or anything like that. Anywhere that might be a compartment.
While y'all are at that part, I think we're gonna move over to let the Jedi know what's going on with Qui-Gon and everything. Because that's pretty much. No, you don't have. Yeah, go ahead and roll it first, and we'll go from there. But y'all two are basically waiting to see what's going on with Qui-Gon, right?
Yeah.
You couldn't find
something I
anything,
wanna
Mup.
do.
All right, so
whenever I get to the group,
Mhm.
I walk into it, I say, Master, sorry to bother you, but we have Master Windu in the ship, and he is badly injured.
who are you saying that to?
Just the masters that are there, the Jedi
Oh,
masters
you just
that are there.
regarding the masters.
Yes.
There's like, so there's unnamed masters here. I don't feel like naming all the people that are here.
Yeah, that's
There's
fine.
in total there's about 10 Jedi Master here. The ones you immediately know are going to be Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, Yoda, and Yardle are going to be the ones you kind of know right now. Obi-Wan and Yoda will look at you, and Obi-Wan will walk to your ship and say, "Bring me to him."
Okay, and I go bring Obi-Wan to Windu.
Okay. Are you going with him, Soul?
Yes.
Okay. So as y'all get in there, Obi-Wan checks out Mace. He makes sure everything's fine with him. He says he should live. It may take a few days, or hopefully soon he should wake up. About the only thing we could do is maybe ask Master Yardle to try to heal. She does have very good techniques at that. But he should.
Okay.
He is very
I
stable.
Acknowledge.
Yes.
So he walks back. He says, "Do you know the story of Plagueis the Wise?"
Oh God.
It's not a story the Jedi would tell us. No, I don't.
It was a joke. It was a
No.
joke. Anyway, he does ask you, "Do you know the story of
Create-
Qui-Gon Jinn?"
Life.
I don't know the story of Qui-Gon Jinn, but I know he is Obi-Wan's former master.
Obi-Wan's
Not bad.
asking you that.
Oh. No, I don't know the story.
Obi-Wan says, "Well, he was a great man, a master. You see him take a deep breath. He believed in the Chosen One's destiny. He believed in Anakin.
Well, that's kind of unfortunate.
There's another hope."
Like another chosen one?
Yes.
Didn't seem to go too well the first time.
I believe the prophecy was half correct. The bloodline Skywalker is the Chosen One, not Anakin.
So out of character. How long did it take us to leave the temple to get here?
Probably about a week.
Okay, so at this point, Anakin's been defeated, and okay. I'm making sure where we're at timeline wise.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, so that means Obi-Wan would not be with the shuttle. He would be here on a different shuttle
Yes.
with Luke. So Yoda
Yes.
and Luke, or not Yoda and Luke, Yoda and Obi-Wan wouldn't have came off the shuttles like you said earlier.
They did. They did because, yes, they are here with Luke and Leia.
Leia's on Alderaan.
Yeah.
Not at the moment.
Oh, so Riley's saying that Leia and Luke are currently
Oh,
on the shuttle
they-
right now.
Did they
Yes.
land is that the Corvette class? I think the white and red ship that they're in.
It's a different ship that they've transferred into.
Okay.
Okay.
No, they have not landed the Corvette class ship on the fucking.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, holy Jesus.
There's a reason they're here. Qui-Gon has been calling in the Force. So,
Qui-Gon couldn't just come to them. He had to stay on Tatooine.
there's a reason for that. We're getting it to it.
Okay. All right.
Yaddle was actually already on Tatooine. They wanted basically everybody to meet here because Yaddle was here to get Grogu in the position he needed to go. As Qui-Gon starts to explain, my power was able to get everyone here. Obi-Wan's listening, of course. There's another chosen one, and there's a battle for you Jedi in this world to complete. But the training for the Masters, you must train with me over the years to become what I am. We have to stop Sidious from getting to the world between worlds. He's trying to open a portal to this other world dimension that could affect our entire existence. And the Masters are talking amongst themselves. Yoda says, This was the darkness. I was too old. I did not let the Jedi Order change as it needed. Too rigid in my ways.
An old fucking frog jumping around, that's what he is.
Ketamine.
On ketamine, yeah.
Okay,
I'm
that's
just
a lot of.
quiet
That's a
and-
big knowledge dump.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So,
I'm just quiet and
just to
soaking everything
clarify, Palpatine is trying to open an interdimensional portal. For what reason?
He didn't explain it. He just said that if he gets to this plane of existence,
Okay.
that he'd be able to control our existence in a way that no other Sith has.
Did you know about this
Okay.
other plane of existence, Soul?
I have no idea. No.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Is it a? Well, I don't know if you would even know this. Is it like a different reality, like a branched reality, or like a force plane?
Who are you asking that to?
Qui-Gon.
In character?
Yes.
Qui-Gon looks to you and says, the best way to explain it is the Wills made our plane, but they used this plane to make our plane. The Force it became something to help control the ones.
Okay, maybe I'll figure it out as we go. But this is all new to me. I was not taught this.
He looks to you and says, the Jedi don't teach what they should. It is why I did not believe with the counselors. And Yoda says, this is not time to speak of this. They are too young. And Qui-Gon says, Master, there is no time for secrets anymore.
I won't interfere with the Master's conversation.
Yeah, I won't either.
Qui-Gon
I'm
goes
gonna
to
go
explain that the reason for the Jedi Order and the Sith Order was actually something to do with the Jedi betraying their brothers, who are the Sith.
Okay,
Okay.
acknowledged.
Yeah.
He also says the true presence, the true way of the Force is the way the Jedi taught.
Refresh my memory. I know what this is, but I don't know what I know as a Padawan. What this is? No. Okay, never mind.
So, out of character, are you talking about like the Jedi, like before the Jedi Civil War and everything? Yeah.
It's the Jedi is what the Jedi is the very beginnings of the Jedi Order. It's where they were gray Jedi basically. They believed in using the Force, not the light or dark. And
Okay.
Qui-Gon goes to explain, well, this has been the hidden secret of the Jedi Order. Once you become a master, you must then master the dark side itself. And Obi-Wan even speaks up, but Master, that's not true. And he looks at Obi-Wan and says, no, Yoda did not want to teach you this. He was afraid. are y'all laughing about?
Don't worry about it.
Did I say something wrong?
No, I sent a funny thing because we were talking about Qui-Gon. It reminded me of Liam Neeson, and I just sent a little funny in the chat, and it made Steve like cry. I posted it.
So many fucking cuts.
Oh, that thing!
He sent it with the context. Qui-Gon on his way to fuck you, bitch.
Alright, anyway, basically Qui-Gon has said that, and he says, and Obi-Wan, you need to take Mace and head to Mustafar. Bring the young ones with you.
Wait, what? Where are we going?
Mustafar.
What?
I'll turn my
Let's see.
camera off. This is too distracting.
Good night.
Sorry, I need a sec.
Yeah. My brain is not comprehending anything right now. Good night.
There's so much going on.
Yeah.
Dude, I keep hearing Steve's fucking laugh, and it's making me laugh.
Sorry.
So who's saying? Okay, who's saying we need to go to Mustafar?
Qui-Gon.
Okay, why?
You asked Qui-Gon?
Yes. That's a bad place.
Why is that a bad place?
Well, shoot, never mind. My character wouldn't know that. Never mind. Okay, what's significant about Mustafar?
Qui-Gon says this is where the rift is.
What rift?
The rift between the planes.
Okay, so Palpatine will want to go there.
Yes.
Ideally.
We're hoping.
So we need to get first?
Yes. Hopefully you're
Okay.
able to either defend it or even possibly destroy it.
Well, I know what I'm looking for when I see it.
Yes.
Okay.
Obi-Wan should feel it in the Force or Mace.
So Obi-Wan coming with us?
Yes.
Ooh, yay.
The younglings can stay here with the other masters that'll stay behind. And
Okay.
he also looks at Obi-Wan.
Okay.
This mission, you need to bring the New Hope with you.
Oh
Like-
boy.
The baby Luke?
Yeah, that's
That
what I
sounds like
thought.
a terrible... Qui-Gon's full of terrible ideas.
Well, he did die.
So Obi-Wan gave Luke to... Oh, wait, he didn't give Luke to Uncle Owen yet? Okay.
Obi-Wan questions this, of course, but he needs to stay here where he was where he'll be safe. And Qui-Gon says, "You may not come back to this plane."
Dun dun dun.
Well, Vaughn, we need some rations for the road.
Yeah, we don't have much.
Wait, are we in this conversation? Did we leave the ship?
Not
No.
really.
Oh.
Okay.
No, yeah, I forgot they were in this ship. So
I was just trying to break the silence.
Yeah, I figured, but I was like,
I
wait,
mean,
didn't
that's a
remember
good
him
that's a
saying
good
we
way
left
to
the ship.
that's a good place to break so y'all can do something. So yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we could have left and while they were all talking, kind of just went out.
Yeah. So I think
But
Bong.
obviously, I need to meet the new people.
I was
that
just about to
I
say-
have no clue who they are.
I think Bong at this point would be like, "Yeah, I do have some rations. Come this way."
You just called me Bong 3 times in a row.
That's your last name though.
Bog.
Oh,
Bog.
It's 2 G's, no N.
Bog.
Why am I being referred to in the last name? Like, what the hell?
Because it's easier to say than the first one.
It's not that hard to say.
Say the first one.
Vaughn.
Okay, it's Vaughn. Vaughn Bog.
Yeah.
Vaughn.
Oh,
Yeah.
what the fuck? not you, Weston.
So I walked to Seoul and it's like, I found some new crystals for what I suspect would be working a lightsaber. I'm going to work on right now.
Okay. So okay, the whole like child plot was sort of just like a little cameo, like that doesn't, like we don't actually have the okay.
Wait,
Just making sure.
what?
Like, we don't have like Baby Yoda to like on board or anything like.
No, he's not on board.
Took
Yaddle
him.
took him, and Yaddle seems to have her own mission to do something.
Okay, just making sure.
Basically, it seems like Qui-Gon has given each individual people a mission to do something.
Okay.
And our mission is to go with Obi-Wan to Mustafar.
Yes, and bring Mace with you. He believes that this fight will be great enough to where you'll need Obi-Wan and Mace.
Mace is already an unfortunate burn victim, so to bring him to Mustafar is like practically a cruel joke. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna roll intelligence and just to see if I mess up my lightsaber while I'm doing this.
Actually, whenever you're putting crystals in, it would be the Force.
The Force would be wisdom.
Yeah.
All right, got it. That's more helpful. 23.
Yeah, so you're actually putting the crystals in correctly because you've already built the lightsabers themselves, so it's actually more of a Force.
Replaced.
Yeah, it's more of a Force thing.
Okay.
So the Mandalorians have now walk up to the corpse of a dead Rancor.
Oh, we left. Okay, you are jumping pretty far ahead. Well, there wouldn't be much left.
Nope, it's just the head.
Oh, well, that would be in the thing, right? Shelter?
Yeah.
Or is that just out? Okay. We never described where we were putting that.
No, you didn't. It's wherever you put it. But yeah, so Steve, you see the processed Rancor.
I look up the corpse and I'm like, wow, this was a clean kill. How'd you kill it?
My first night was pretty terrible. I didn't have much. I ended up dismantling proximity mines to use as sensors in case anything tried to attack me before I could get proper shelter made. And the next day I was out looking for either a town or food and stumbled into its cave and just... Alright, one second. I'm trying to think of the word I would want to use in my head.
Eviscerated it. Thermal detonators, baby!
I wanted the challenge of a good hunt, and I figured this would be the time while I was here by myself. Either prove myself or not.
Or, die trying.
What are we if not great hunters and warriors?
Survivors.
There's nothing to surviving if you don't have honor behind it. And glory.
True. Very true.
And at this time, you see oh no, I forgot the name. Jawa. You see a Jawa fall from behind the head.
Oh boy.
Like a dead Jawa?
Yeah, it's a
or
dead
living
Jawa.
Okay.
It's one of the bodies that you had found that you never investigated to see where they came
I wouldn't
from.
put the bodies with my trophy.
Yeah, you didn't put it there.
Oh. Well, I guess YP16 decided to clean up all the Jawas he shot while I was out on a hunt.
Still never investigated it.
Oh. Who's investigating, me or him?
No, it's up to y'all. Whatever y'all want to do, y'all can do. But I'm just letting you know, you never investigated to see where those Jawas came from.
I mean, they're dead. Obviously, there would probably be tracks of sand color, but I think by the time
it's been like a day, so now you're like...
And he's not like just rags at this point. He's a relatively fresh Jawa, is what you're saying?
I mean, it's a day-old Jawa. There's 4 of them.
I guess investigate to see if they have anything in like any pouches, any credits, or anything.
roll a luck thing, since you never looked at them.
I didn't. D20, right?
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, they have about 1,500 credits.
Them jaws rolling deep.
I was about to say that.
Well, at least they have stuff on them that's worth 1,500 credits. May not be actual credits, but it's at least worth 1,500 credits.
All right. I guess I turned to the Zatar and tell him I'll give him a rundown of kind of the main encampment and like where we can store our excess gear if we have any, or where there might be extra parts from the trade deal that I ended up making to see if we can try to repair the shuttle even further.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I'll say that you're probably able to do that. You can give some tech rolls and stuff, and then we'll do the Jedi stuff. So what are you two wanting to do?
Jedi stuff.
Just
You
tech
two are
roll,
basically
boy.
working on the ship, so I would say roll tech. And
20.
Oh,
Nat 20? Oh no, 20. That's high
No.
enough.
18, but with a 20 modifier. Or with a 2+2 modifier.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to fix the ship.
Cool.
But Soul and Callian, what do y'all want to do?
So I just put the new crystals in my lightsaber, correct? I light the lightsaber to see what color it would become.
Pure silver.
It matches me well, and then I close it and put it on my belt.
I don't know what I would be doing on the ship. I think I would be meditating with the information I was given, especially given that it was a lot of like metaphysical anomaly information. It would sort of be like racking my brain a bit. So meditation mode.
I'd be training. That's what I'd be doing.
Obi-Wan gathers material to bring onto the ship. You see him carrying a baby in hand, and then saying, Master Yoda, you take the other one and bring it to Alderaan. Yes, thank you. Bring
so
it
at
to
this point, would they have brought, I can't remember his name off the top of my head for the life of me. Would he still be with them? Because he was there on the other Corvette, and he
Yes.
said he would
Well,
take Leia.
I don't know if he's with them, but he probably is. You just haven't seen him yet.
Okay, because I remember he said he would take Leia before they even left the ship.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, that conversation's probably already happened. It's probably Yoda's just making sure they get there safe and then going from there.
Okay.
Are y'all just laughing about Qui-Gon still?
No.
What are you two laughing about?
No. He sent me a video.
I just keep seeing Steven laughing, and it's making me smile.
Yeah, I'm just training and just thinking over the stuff while I train.
Okay. Is there anything else anybody else wants to do?
Is anybody going to...
Did we need to do things while we were here?
You can do whatever you want.
This is a Tusken Raider area, though. This isn't like
Should
a
I out of character kind of what happened, so he understands like what it is, or...
I mean, the
obviously it
Tusken
won't be
Raiders
within the
have been
game.
very respectful to you all. You don't know?
Oh, we're in the middle of a
okay,
Tusken
so,
village?
Okay,
Yeah.
no, so out of character really fast, before this gets way too confusing, and it gets like way out of hand with like people just making guesses. So basically what happened in the session that I did with Englander the other day, when I killed the Rancor, I was standing on top of the den, and I like it blows up, and I go to leave, and there was a Tusken Raider there. So then I ended up getting into like the basic sign language with them, and because of killing the Rancor solo, there was like we never like really decided if it was like any sort of official alliance, but it was like they respected me for killing it, and then I had offered to trade some of the meat, because I had like nothing. All I had basically was like the whole build. There was no other stuff. I had not been to any towns or had any sort of transportation. So then basically they held for in exchange of the meat. I think it was like 40% of the meat. I think it was like 10%.
It was 35%.
For one thing.
35%.
Was it 35? Okay, I knew it was
35.
somewhere like 30 to 40%. They helped me cure the rest of it so that way I could store it, as well as helped me build a camp. As I also traded some of the meat for like a broken speeder bike that I ended up fixing. So I have like one kind of half-ass speeder bike and a camp. So there wasn't just nothing when everybody arrived.
Okay.
You also
So
didn't
we
think
need to-
Jedi were coming. You thought Mandalorians would be coming.
Yeah, I had no clue who was coming on anything. Literally, the only thing he gave me was she left me on a desert planet, told me to build an encampment, and flew off. So I pretty much just carved that out of
And due to really
imagination.
bad luck, she didn't leave anything for you.
Yeah, I rolled pretty low on that one.
Okay. I go up to Vaughn and ask him, where's the nearest town? We will probably need supplies for our ship before we leave. Rations for our ship.
We didn't. You never gave me a distance. Because I think you said walking it would be way too far, like 2 days. But we never decided on a distance if we took like a shuttle or a speeder.
Yeah.
I mean, a shuttle would probably obviously be just
We could
10
take
minutes
the
or
ship,
something.
but
So, did you fix the speeder? I don't remember.
Yeah, it was working enough. It
Okay.
wasn't anything fancy though.
As y'all are talking,
Hello there.
walks up Obi-Wan. He says, yes, that would be a good idea, Callian. You do need
What-
supplies.
Yeah, the nearest town, if we take the shuttles, should just be 15 to 20 minutes. It's not that far.
Okay. Well, I believe you know your way around. Do you need help, or do you want people to come with you? You probably would need credits. Do you have enough to get a few weeks of water?
I have just over 2,000 credits on me. That's all that was left when I built the encampment. I do have plenty of preserved Rancor meat that we could bring along. I don't have much in the ways of water. I have a very poorly repaired water evaporator that was sustaining me, but definitely not enough for all of us.
He says, this will most likely be a good base. You probably might want to get a new generator on your way there. Also, I would remove your crest of Clan Kaiser if I was you. It seems that the Emperor has... I say Emperor, but he has declared that clan as traitors. So are the Jedi.
Well, I definitely won't remove it. Part of the clan that I was brought up in. But I'll cover it so we don't attract too much attention while we're in the town.
So who else? Does anybody else want to go with him? Obi-Wan
I will
does
go
hand you
with
some
him.
extra credits.
So it's so far really quick. It's me. I'm assuming Zatar since he's probably gonna fly.
Well, he's asking. He's actually
yeah.
asking if who you wanted to go with you. If you felt like you
Oh.
were comfortable enough, he was going to just let you go by yourself.
Well, anybody carrying a lightsaber or anything, we would know real quick out of character. We would know what those are. Yes. I mean, I'm assuming because we've obviously
Yes, you
past
two.
history
Yes,
they
you
killed them,
two.
but we
you
would
two.
recognize
Yes.
them. Yeah. Anybody carrying that should probably keep it out of sight. But outside of that, it should be me, Zatar, and anybody you think is capable on bringing enough supplies back for everybody.
Will we be going there on the speeder, or will we be flying the ship?
So, Callian, you should
follow
go.
the ship.
Yeah, the
You should-
shuttle.
You should go with them.
That's the plan.
Sal, come with me. I need some help. And he actually takes Sal with him.
Okay, so we go to the town.
Or is he taking him away before we leave?
Huh?
You said he takes...
Sal.
Oh,
Sal,
okay. I was
Sal's the
thinking...
Wookiee.
Yeah, I was thinking
Soul.
Weston's character, sorry.
No, Sal.
got a
Yeah,
little
they
bit
just
confused.
happen to be very similar named.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, wait a minute, wait, what? We're leaving, but we're not leaving without him? I don't know. I'm confused.
Salbaka. I'll try to remember to always say Salbaka.
No, it's alright. I should understand from now on. I just forgot that that's what your character's name that was still in the story was, so I just wanted to double check before I was like, oh, he's not there, and then he appears, and I'm like, wait, weren't you gone?
Anyway, so you all get on the ship, I'm guessing, to fly there, or are you going to use a speeder? What's your plan?
I was thinking the shuttle, because there's 4 of us. There's no way 4 of us are fitting on one half-running, old-ass speeder bike. So.
Agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, the shuttle is by far the best option. Should we
That's
leave
for
the younglings out of it, or
The younglings are with
younglings
Yaddle.
So, where's Mace Windu in all this? Is he still on this ship?
He's on the ship.
Oh.
I catch Obi-Wan before he gets off the ship. What do you want us to do with Mace Windu? Because we can't leave him on the ship while we go in town.
He looks at you and says, he should be fine. I wouldn't move him at this time, but Mace, I believe in the Force. Mace should be fine.
Okay.
well, see what happens.
Yeah. So I guess we head towards the town.
Okay. Give me a piloting check, Steve, or whoever wants to fly, or you want the robots to fly since you have 2.
I am the fly guy, so...
I am the fly guy.
Oh, Lord. That was a low roll.
So you don't crash the ship, but it's not a great takeoff. And you can see Obi-Wan
Good.
facepalm outside.
Another happy landing.
That's exactly what he says.
We just took off, though.
I know, but that's exactly what he says. Anyway, y'all get over to the next town. Are you trying to get to a bigger town? Like, what size town are you trying to get to?
Anywhere where we can get supplies, I would say.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just looking for a spaceport right now.
Okay, if you're looking for a spaceport, it's going to take probably about an hour. If you're looking for the closest town, it's probably like 10 minutes.
I asked
information on the nearest spaceport. So.
Well,
Say it
I'm
again,
looking-
Mup.
One, does the nearest town sell water? Asking Vaughn.
You don't know.
Yeah, I haven't even been to the nearest town yet. I just barely got the base set up maybe 4 days ago, and I've been trying to
see-
get everything situated since then.
So I tell Batar, I suggest we go to the nearest town before going to a highly populated spaceport with 2 Jedi that are called traitors.
We also need to
So-
get you guys robes. Or clothes to
Yeah.
exchange your robes for, or at least cover your robes.
I got Soul a pair of my clothes, but I'm not sure about what's his name, Cal.
I think I actually have a set of fine clothes in my bag
You do.
from one of the packs. So I'll equip the fine clothes, and I'll give
haven't
you the.
Let me see. I have an explorer's pack. Let me see what comes in.
Yeah, you probably have a set of clothes then.
Oh, let's see.
But
Can't
I would
remember
expect
equipment.
fine clothes probably being official clothes. Probably have symbols on them. Would you agree, or do you think I'm wrong?
Fine clothes, I think, would just be a bit more. I would imagine them just being a bit more formal looking.
Like
Okay.
the kind of clothes that you'd see like senators wearing.
All right, so I do not have any spare clothes in my explorer's pack.
You have a
But-
set of traveler's clothes.
Yeah, so I would change into the traveler's clothes then.
Okay.
Just because it's not safe to be in Jedi robes, honestly.
Okay. I mean, you could just put your hoods on.
Yeah, but
You-
hooded figures
That's
would
not-
draw attention.
Yeah, 2 armored, at least helmeted up Mandalorians with 2 people in robes would be quite suspicious.
On Tatooine, I don't know.
Weston's right. On Tatooine,
Yeah, but this close to what happened, I still think there would be.
Because the Emperor literally just broadcast a galaxy-wide
He did.
statement.
Does the Empire ever have a presence on Tatooine?
Not really.
yeah.
Not toward
Troops.
until
Yeah,
not
but-
until really the end. Not until like Luke's in
Yeah.
his 20s. So
So we just got to make sure no one really rats
There
us
would
out
be
to the
bounty hunters.
Empire.
there would be bounty
looking for
hunters.
Jedi's, because there's a fat bounty on Jedi.
Yes,
so,
there would definitely be bounty hunters.
But
Yeah,
most people
so
probably don't
Jedi
know what
rogue-
Jedi's look like.
Boba's here right now, isn't he?
Yes, he
Boba
is
Fett's
somewhere on
on
Tatooine.
Tatooine.
Yeah, he probably would. be.
No, wait.
He's
He's
still.
working for
I think he's
Jabba.
still working for the.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
because
But
him and Ahsoka went and did something when he was like 12. So yes, he is probably doing something in this area. Not Ahsoka. Him and Asajj Ventress.
Aura Singh? Or, no, yeah.
Yeah, I keep forgetting we're like
Yeah,
Luke's a child. I don't know why my brain keeps telling me we're in the original
Yeah.
trilogy.
Yeah,
Same.
this.
It's because of Tatooine.
Yeah.
Luke
Twin
is
sun flashlight.
literally like 2
Okay.
days old. Luke is literally
Yeah.
2 days old right now.
Yeah, so go to the town. We change out of the Jedi robes. Obviously.
Well, you get to the town. So you're just landing on the outskirts of the town. What are you doing exactly?
Well, first, I guess I go to. Is there like a saloon or something in the town?
I ask you what
You
supplies we need.
you
when
are
you get
in
an
a
inventory
ship.
check.
Where are you landing the ship in accordance to the town?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll land on the outskirts, like a 5-minute walk away.
Okay.
No.
Is
We
anybody
need
staying with the ship?
water.
No.
Okay.
I
Want
stay.
to
I stay
explore.
with the ship. With, to
Yeah,
make sure
it'd be
nothing
best to have
happens.
someone. Mhm.
Yeah, I stay with the ship to make sure nothing happens to the ship and Mace Windu.
Okay.
I leave a comment on the ship with Brian to watch over him.
But doesn't he have
Because I
abandonment
know
issues?
he has abandonment issues if he's alone. Trying to get them to bond. I'm trying to get Comet and him to get along.
Shaking his head
Right.
like this.
All right, fine. You little bitch. Come on.
And then
I'll
he
leave,
starts going down the thing. Flips over.
Excellent. Okay. Well, hot start. So, Ty, what do we need material-wise or resource-wise? You did
We need
inventory
water.
earlier.
First off, I'd like to add, I could turn your droid into a toaster if you'd like. He'd be much more not obnoxious.
Comes up to try to shock you.
I swat him away. Not now. We need water.
Okay.
If you're okay with eating preserved rancor meat for a long time, we're set on rations, unless you'd want some variety. I don't know if I've heard
aren't
something.
Jedi vegetarian.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I don't know if the
I
Jedi.
don't think- I don't think all Jedi are vegetarian. I think it's
I
kind
think
of like
a personal choice. Yeah.
yeah, it's more of a personal choice. I think those that are more like peaceful are, but there are some of them that definitely are not vegetarian. Mace was definitely not a vegetarian.
Well, as
I
we
don't think
exit the ship,
Ahsoka was either.
I'll set YP-16 to stand outside the ship and keep guard.
So I got a Jedi Padawan and a
Combat level 3 initiated. Yes, Master.
Level 3?
What's on
What's
level
level 3 mean?
Dead Jawas is what level 3 means.
No, that was level 5.
I just think of that Rick and Morty thing where the ship is like, protect summer. And it
Keep
just starts
summer
killing
safe.
everyone around the ship.
Even better. Use your Jedi initiate combat mode.
Excelsior package active.
Oh, we can play that music because that's non-copyright infringement.
That's definitely copyright music.
No, they did that for their streamers. You remember?
no.
They have
So
a
if
Cyber-
you're
level
playing
3
the
option
game.
for streamers.
yeah, Cyberpunk has an option to disable copyrighted music for streamers.
Oh, so there's certain music that is not copyrighted. For.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Just look up like royalty free.
I found a couple things, but
Royalty-free sci-fi music.
none of
there you
it's not really any sci-fi music that I could find that was royalty free.
You're not gonna find good music, sci-fi music, non-copyrighted. Honestly.
I was actually thinking about trying to get a composer to do some music for us.
go. Riley, this is getting expensive.
Nah, it's not gonna be bad.
How much are you
Who's the
paying
guy
for this
doing the
fucking
artwork?
artist?
I don't know yet. I need you to hurry up so I can talk to him about exactly what we're gonna do.
So are you commissioning the artists?
Yes.
And you're doing a art for each person, right?
I'm gonna do art for each of y'all and get a banner, and then get like I'm probably gonna get about six or seven.
That's gonna be really expensive.
It's probably about
Commissioning an artist.
It's
is
probably gonna be about
expensive.
$200-300 probably.
350 to 400, I would assume, depending
He's not-
on the
he's
award.
not-
more than that.
He's not a big artist.
Yeah, I mean, still people online who did like Twitch logos and stuff.
He's somebody
like,
I
if you
know.
want a Twitch logo and
He's
a banner,
somebody-
it's like $150.
I know that, but he's somebody I know. I don't think he's gonna charge that much. If he does, then that's different. But I don't think he's gonna charge that much.
Okay. Let's see. I'm looking for some copyright music, non-copyright music, sci-fi things.
And whatever the price is, I'm sure we'll figure it out, or I'll figure it out. Whatever.
Yeah. So I'm just meditating in the ship while they go and get supplies.
Brian, roll me a luck check since you're in there.
What would that be?
Just a regular D20.
Oh, just D20. All right.
Hey, buddy.
D20 9.
All right. So what does everybody else do?
I mean,
So we're
Go ahead.
walking towards the ship.
I go look around.
Well, since I've
looking
probably
around.
never really spoken to a Jedi, I guess I would turn to Stoll and ask, "Are you guys any good in a fight?"
well, we actually don't have like active combat experience, but we do have extensive training, so
It's
my bet would be yes.
well, you either learn now or die trying.
As long as you don't, you can hold your own. Should be useful enough.
Yes.
Hey, everybody roll a D8 real fast because we forgot to do this at the beginning.
All right.
How about the force points? I was gonna ask about that.
Ooh.
Steve,
We
I
both
think
got one. Brian got a 1.
so.
What are
Add
we-
that to
what
your
are we
force
rolling
points.
again?
It's
What are we
the
rolling
D8,
again?
D8 for the force points.
I got one light side.
Did everybody roll a fucking? Sorry, did everybody roll a 1?
Everybody.
It looks
Touch.
like it.
Weston, roll
Where
a
is
D8.
the?
Yep.
I don't remember the dices. Refresh me.
It's to the left side of the screen.
It looks
Mhm.
like a D20
I
in
see
like
it.
the menu. Yeah.
Okay, just one D8.
Yes, just one.
Yeah.
Okay, Weston did not. Everyone else rolled a 1. So add that to your force points. You have those force points. Brian, at the end of this session, we still need to add your 1 that you got from the very beginning of last session, or the one you got from last session. Whenever you're being
So
taken
1 is
over.
what? 1 light side?
One
I-
is one light side. Yeah.
Is it 1 light side? Make sure.
Weston is the only one that. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
So 1 is 1 light side point. 5 for Weston is 2 light side points and 3 dark side points.
Is what you get to
What is
add.
it again? Repeat it again.
Sorry, click back over. 2
Sorry.
light side and 3 dark side. No, that's all right.
Okay.
And you get to add that to your total of 4 of each, and you can use those throughout the session. Y'all remember the
Okay.
rules somewhat to that, right?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay. Brian, we need
Yeah.
to do yours later, and Weston, you are going to get a +4 from that last session you were at on the light side chart. For your
So I add
morale.
4 to my.
for your
to my-
morale.
Oh, gotcha. So add 4 for my alignment.
Yes, for your alignment.
Okay.
And Brian, we need to do your 10 later, but just remind me that you still have 1 light side that you used last session.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right, so from here, y'all can do whatever you want. What are you 3 doing that are going into the town?
I look around for a saloon or something.
I want to go with him.
Yeah,
Okay.
any
That
sort of
sounds
like
like fun.
market stalls or anything that we can start to
Okay, there's
ask about or procure supplies at.
there's definitely something you see a draw coming out of that's like stumbling from left to right, falls down in a puddle of water.
Oh, what?
A draw.
Mm,
DROLL.
probably where the bar is.
Oh, I'm not getting that on the 5e.
What is this?
Do you know what a
alcohol
draw?
you speak of?
Do you know what a draw is?
Weston, I look at your character, say nothing, and then turn back to the bar, and I just say, "You'll see."
I know what it is now.
Okay.
Real talk. I'm gonna get some bourbon in real life and be right back.
I've already got some wine.
If you're wondering what it is, it's basically like a
Little furry creature.
yeah, 4 foot tall furry creature. Kind of looks like a 4 foot tall hamster, humanoid hamster. And I said, oh, I think it's actually A, huh?
It's an A. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say it's an A.
Anyway, so y'all do walk into, I guess, the bar. I guess Soul is ordering a drink because he's never had one before.
Guess I will approach the bartender after he gets his drink and start asking about supplies.
Okay. And is there anything that Zatar is going to do?
Oh, did he freeze again?
I think he did.
Oh no, his headset's blinking.
Oh, it is blinking.
Oh, there it is.
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or yeah, I'm fine.
You're not going to do anything? Okay. What?
Oh, I thought we were waiting until Weston got back.
We were saying he's getting a drink, basically, in story-wise, he's getting a drink right now.
Well, we're here.
So,
I walk.
go ahead.
Oh, okay, sorry. No, I walk in and pretty much ask the barkeep if there's a place I can buy water and supplies.
He says, yeah, you can buy water from me. If you need a lot of water, you may need to go to the next town over. We only sell what I sell in here. Besides that, supplies, you can talk to the shop that's next door. It's a general store. And he looks to Soul, who has saying, the alcohol, I would like some alcohol.
Yes. Would like some alcohol.
He looks at you and says, how old are you? Never mind, I don't care. And he grabs something that looks like an anus and just pours something into a glass.
What the? What? I don't know if I want to drink that.
It's like an alien-looking thing that he pours into a glass and hands it to you.
Is this alcohol?
Yes.
Alcohol?
Okay. Sounds good.
Roll a con save.
Excellent. We're going this route, are we?
Trust me, I did a lot. Mine.
So you're not on your ass, but you're. Oh, I'm pretty buzzed, bruh.
Jesus.
Great for the first time drinking.
Y'all have a drunk Jedi on y'all's hands.
that's
As a
great, yeah.
14-year-old.
Ryan over
Weston,
here.
Weston,
14-year-old.
roll me a charisma save.
Don't do that. You suck. I know exactly what you're doing.
14. What's he doing?
I knew what you were gonna
What's he
do
doing
if
right
you rolled a low roll on that.
What?
What's he doing right now?
Nothing
Bar
happened.
fight.
If you would have rolled a low roll, he probably would have said that your character slipped up and mentioned something about or talks about the Jedi or something, and then it's gonna be a shootout in this bar.
Anyway,
I just want to relax.
anyway, Soul's over there just being on top of the sun right now, drinking. Best tasting drink you've ever had, Soul.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
It's also like the only drink. Oh, you mean in general? General drink. Okay.
Like water, it doesn't even. It tastes better than everything you've ever had. You are an alcoholic.
No.
I guess I would turn to
I
the
reject
bar.
you, DM. I reject that reality.
All right. Anyway, basically he says if you need a lot of water, you would need to go to the next town over. They only have what he's willing to sell. And then if you need general supplies, there's a general store next door. But he says, you two, you look like bounty hunters.
We are. Right?
He.
I looked at Vaughn and I nudge your shoulder. Right? We're bounty hunters? We're bounty
Yeah,
hunters.
I nod my head slowly and say, yeah, we're bounty hunters.
He
Got any
looks.
jobs?
He looks at you and says, well, for some credits, there's always information. Maybe I need a drink or two to kind of remember some things.
What kind of information are we talking?
I can't seem to remember.
I reach into a small pouch on my side and toss 15, 20, because they're like little bricks. I don't know how much that costs. Like, what's the value to Star Wars currency? I don't know, like 15, 20 credits out, I guess. And
Okay.
I toss it onto the bar.
He picks it up. I just happened to remember. I saw some ships land out in the desert. Had Jedi markings on them.
I look at Vaughn and I just don't say a word. And then back at the bartender, you're gonna have to do a little better than that.
Well, I'll give you a drink on the house, but that's all the information I had.
Guys, y'all gotta try this. You're not gonna believe how good this is.
Your friend seems to be loving the drinks, and he pours you each the same drink.
Oh boy.
And I just lift the glass up and just walk away. It's having a good time.
I look at Zatar and say, we should probably just get a hold of our friend here and get back to business.
Yeah, I agree.
You must be transporting a prisoner.
What was that?
Oh, nothing.
Slowly reach my hand up to rest it on my gun sitting in my holster and give him... Oh, I'm wearing a helmet. I can't give him a look. Look at the bartender and
through
say,
the helmet.
Yes. I have a look on my face through the helmet. He cannot see it.
You don't see it, but you can feel
He
it.
knows, yes. He knows. You can feel this look. And basically say, yeah, you need to stay out of our business.
Roll an intimidation check.
I mean, I feel like the Mandalorian helmet is pretty intimidating as it is.
He looks at you, hands you your 15 credits back, grabs all the water that's behind the thing that's basically a giant barrel that floats, says,
all right, look at the... Jesus, this is such a bad, character. This is so bad we got a drunk dude. How are we gonna transport water with a drunk? I'm gonna have to call the droid and leave the shuttle.
We've got
all right,
we've
so
got
now
an
that you...
intergalactic monk fucking drunk on alcohol that is probably addicted to it, and we're just trying to get water.
Now that you have those... Now that you three did something, we're going to move to Callian for a second.
Yes.
So as you're meditating, you hear, "Find me."
I roll insight to see if I can hear it, get that again, hear it again
Okay.
or something. What, you know what I mean? 19.
You start heading to the pilot quarters. You see a lightsaber there. It's in Zatar's quarters.
Why does a Mandalorian have a lightsaber? I go and inspect the lightsaber.
How do you inspect it?
Wait,
Wait,
why
hold on.
do
What
I
was
have
that?
a lightsaber?
Sorry, I didn't hear
How
that.
I don't even know why.
how do you inspect it?
I'm thinking. I don't want to just turn on a random lightsaber. I don't know.
So you pick it up. What do you do?
I pick up
I
the
think I know what it is.
lightsaber and inspect the
Okay,
design.
roll a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. 11. Yay.
Do you want to use a light side point?
Yes.
Okay. You hear the voice of Exar Kun. Ah, you have found my lightsaber. I posted it in general, the lightsaber.
Yeah, I saw it. I gotta remember who XR Kun is.
I
Wait, what?
I am a Jedi Knight.
My character, out of character, would my character know who Exar Kun is?
No, he has not. Well, yes, you actually might know who Exar Kun is.
Okay, Riley.
Yes.
Riley. Riley.
I want to roll a
Yes.
lore
Riley.
check for
Yes.
Exar
Hold
Kun.
on. Riley.
Yes.
Why is that in my quarters?
Do you remember whenever you were in a different plane? You know, whenever Weston and Brian were seeing a door and you saw a empty field?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I want to roll a lore check and see if I know anything
Okay. Go ahead.
about Exar Kun. Let's see.
Quincy.
A 20,
Buddy.
not natural.
Yes, you pretty much know anything you can find on Exar Kun. Yeah, you pretty much anything you can find on Exar Kun that you want to look up, you know. If you want to know specific stuff, I'll tell you. But basically, you need to come up with a question that you want to know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So is this Legends Exar Kun or Canon Exar Kun?
Both. There's going to be both Legends and
Okay.
Canon. Now, ask me some things, because there's some things I won't be bringing in, but there's other things I definitely will be bringing in. So if you want to ask stuff, there's going to be a mix of Legends and Canon.
Yeah. So he says he was a Jedi Knight. I say you were a Jedi Knight that fell to the dark side.
That's what they tell you. But I am the Jedi Knight that decided to find power, to be excellent. No Jedi could withstand the things I've withstand. They've lied to you, Padawan. Do you know the truth?
What truth do you speak of?
The truth of the Jedi.
I don't know much about the Jedi.
The Jedi.
I'm assuming you're talking about the ancient Jedi.
No.
Out of character, you say Jedi, not Jedi. Yeah. Okay.
He says, no, not the ancient Jedi. The Jedi came from the Jedi, but so did the Sith. The Jedi were an order of both light and dark side. They understood that you could not fall to the dark side or fall to the light. Today, the Jedi fall to the light, and the Sith fall to the dark. I am no Sith. I am a true Force user.
So you use both light and dark, and not one specific? I'm asking him.
Test my blade, and you shall see.
See, now you got me curious. What do you mean, test your blade? Turn it on?
Well, of course, Padawan.
I turn it on.
Okay, give me another will save.
Wisdom saving?
Yeah.
Alright, 26,
oh my
nat
God.
20.
Okay. Is that a nat 20?
Yeah.
Nat 20, yeah.
All right. So what happens is you can feel the dark side start to corrupt you, but because of your training with the Form 7, you're actually able to let it corrupt the outer, like, you're able to coat your body with the light side to where it's not corrupting you.
I know that I'm doing this, obviously.
Yes. And you can do this from now on, I would say.
Yeah, okay.
You've gained this ability to use this lightsaber
Yeah.
without difficult. And the thing about this lightsaber is it's a one-handed dual-bladed lightsaber.
Oh, my God, that's...
Yeah, he's got a really unique lightsaber. It's pretty crazy.
You didn't expect that, did you?
He laughs. I wouldn't choose an apprentice that was weak.
Hey, I never said I was your apprentice. I am apprentice to Sal Baca.
We shall see. And he fades.
And let's see, what do I do with the lightsaber? I keep it, no, good night. I would be wary of it because of what it just did.
So you would
But
probably...
I wouldn't,
I'll let you roll.
I wouldn't put it back with Zatars. As a Jedi, I would take it away from Zatar, but I wouldn't necessarily keep it, in my opinion.
I would say...
I didn't even know I had it.
Very Jedi-like.
I would say that you would probably be able to put 2 and 2 together, but I'm trying to think of the role that would be to put things together. I think it'd be investigation.
Investigation? Okay.
Or would that
Or
be
maybe
insight?
maybe insight.
would it be
Yeah, you can
insight?
do insight.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
insight.
A 20, unnatural.
Okay, so for insight, you've
Look,
probably
I have a
put
+8 in insight.
you probably put together that basically whenever Zatar was having that different vision from you two, somehow this lightsaber got picked up by him. He's probably been under the influence without realizing he's been under the influence of this lightsaber.
Okay. I grab the lightsaber, wrap it in some sort of cloth, and keep it in my pouch, basically.
Okay.
Because I know what it just tried to do to me, and I don't want anyone else even having that attempt.
Okay.
So,
All right, so now we're going to go back to the drunken idiot in the street that's almost fell next to the draw.
I don't know how to play a drunk person, which is really shocking. I'm drunk more than anyone in this group.
Soul,
Correct.
you right now you see a draw in the water pit, but it kind of just looks like he's having a fun time.
Can you explain what a draw is?
Basically,
He's like a little
a 4-foot humanized hamster.
midget-sized gremlin.
A 4-foot humanized hamster.
He's
don't
playing
think
in the water and having a good time.
It looks like that to you. To everybody else that wouldn't be drunk, it looks like he's just upside down in the water.
Upside down in the water.
So
He
passed
fell
out
in.
the water, essentially?
Yeah, he fell
Oh.
Is he dead?
in. He might be.
Oh, Jesus.
I go over.
You don't
Can I-
know he's
can I-
dead. You think he's just having fun.
I know. I just see where this is going, and I'm just trying not to bust up laughing.
I'm gonna go say hey, cause, you know.
You try to say hey, but he's not really like wanting to party with you. It seems like.
I nudge him. I poke him.
And then he turns over, and it seems like he's not moving. And you're starting to
Oh.
realize that this is a bad situation, but you don't know what to do because you can't think straight.
Bad situation. How? What am I realizing here?
Like you're realizing this is something that's not good, but you're like so afraid that if you do anything, because you're starting to get like that anxious, like, oh no, I'm in a situation where I can't do anything because my powers are Jedi and I can't be a Jedi here, and you're starting to freak out.
Like a panic attack?
Kinda.
Uh,
Because he knows
can
he's not
we-
all there.
Can we visibly see this? Like, is he...
It depends on how
uh,
he betrays this. I'm letting him
okay.
know how he's like feeling.
I think I'm misunderstanding why I'm feeling this way.
Because you're in a mind state that you're not normally in. Kind of
Yeah.
like you can panic
Like a
because you know
sensory
you're
overload?
yeah, but you're like in trouble. But you don't know how to handle it because if you use how you would normally fix things, how you would normally fix things would be using the Force or trying to figure things
Right.
out about him. But you know if you did that, you'd be in more trouble. So you're freaking out to that extent.
I run back to the guys and I'm like, there's bad things happening over by the watering hole. I need help, guys. Guys, I swear, guys, please.
Okay, I look at Soul and ask him, what do you mean bad things?
It's a man, or a troll in water, and he's not having a good time. I thought he was having a good time, but he's not having a good time, guys. And I need help.
Okay, I look at Zatar and tell him to watch over Soul while I radio YP-16 to get on the shuttle and bring it over closer to the town so we can load this water and get on to the next town or spaceport.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on him.
Why was
Combat.
the guy in the water though?
Combat level. Turn to 0. Yes, Master. I will try and pilot. I am not the best. Hopefully I get there safely.
Hey, don't you touch these controls. I don't
You
touch those
see
controls.
him grabbing the controls.
Hey,
The ship starts to take off.
I put a seat and I strap down tightly onto a seat so I don't get thrown away.
I put my
Riley,
hand on
notice
one
that.
of
Why was
Go
that
ahead,
draw
go
in the
ahead.
water? And
Yeah.
okay, whenever y'all first walked into the bar, he fell over in the water. Nobody
Oh, okay.
checked on
I
him.
didn't know if you were implying like the water source was poisoned and he died.
Oh,
and like
I
I didn't know if there was
that.
like a I didn't know if there was like a plot device here.
No, it's like a watering. It's like a trough, like in the old west, where you would put your horse.
Yeah.
He fell over in
Yeah.
that.
Oh, okay.
No, I put a hand on Soul's shoulder and like, come on, buddy, let's get you something to eat.
Out of character, real quick. I didn't ask this when we were in the bar. When he handed over the water, like how much in days about is that water? Like, do we still need to
For
get
one
more,
person or for multiple people? For
there's
your
what, 5
group that's
of us?
going to be flying.
Well, 6 if you count Windu, I guess. But does he really need a drink? He's probably got IVs in him.
That would, I mean, okay, that's fair, but that's fair. Yeah, it would be 5. Well, no, 6 of you because Obi-Wan and Sal.
You are right.
Anyway, for the 6 of you, because Sal probably drinks more water than a normal human, this would probably be about 4 days of water for all of you.
Okay, so we probably still need a decent bit.
Probably.
Okay, I just wanted to double check that before we like go to the next town and don't think to grab extra, and then it's like, oh, you only had like 4 days, you didn't check it, and it's like, oh, all right.
I was
Okay,
going for that, Weston.
Lord, it stinks you. That's what it sounds like.
Okay, so we probably have what, a few minutes.
So the GIF I just posted is basically what my character did whenever that robot took over the controls of the ship.
Okay. I mean, it's a 5-minute walk. Like
I'm gonna share my screen so they can see that real fast.
I clicked over. I have the Discord up top.
Oh, you click. I don't think it shares your screen though. I'm sharing. I think it's only.
Oh
me.
yeah. I thought you were talking about us. I forget about the live stream.
All right, that should show what's going on. That's these 2 idiots. All right.
Yeah, it shows it on the screen.
That should be enough.
Oh my god.
All right.
Jesus.
Give him liquid death, like what?
Wait, did something pop up that I didn't see?
Yeah.
I want to know what he's thinking about in that.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Anyway,
well,
so he's flying the ship. Y'all all see the ship over the town and is starting to land in the middle of the town.
oh,
Hey, why are you landing in the middle of the town? Why are you landing in the town?
It just looks back at you as it's like controlling the ship, not looking at its controls now, and it's just like, shh.
Okay.
Continues to land in the town.
highly specialized droid cannot figure out plane controls. Okay.
It's an assassin droid, so.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do we have to...
So whenever it lands.
Oh no. Oh no.
I even gave him advantage on it. It's so bad. Whenever he lands, it's like destroying shit.
Like town stuff?
Yeah, town shit.
Oh, Jesus.
And he's
Alright,
like, and he's literally like this far from y'all, like that far from y'all.
Okay. So he's on the ground now?
Yeah.
Okay, and the door is opening, shuttle bay
Yep.
or ramp.
Yep.
All right.
And then you hear. Soul, if you don't know what he said, he basically is like, "See, I should have been flying the ship like you said."
So they don't really like you because you keep electrocuting everyone. So I don't know what to tell you, buddy.
All right. Basically tell YP16 to help me and the tar load the water into the shuttle.
I
And
never went to the general store. Do y'all want to go to the general store?
Oh
I don't
my
think
god.
we have time for that now. We need to leave.
We need to get out of
The
this
bartender
town.
comes out and he's like, "My bar!"
Yeah, I yell for Callie to help Soul get into the ship so we can get him strapped down.
Yeah, I go grab.
There's a dead draw here, and he's like, "What is going on?"
Can I have a drink for the round?
No, I grab Soul. I'm like, come to the ship. I need to show you something. Once you sober up.
And then he's looking. I'm gonna roll perception for him because you are there.
Who's looking? The bartender?
Yeah.
Watch Nat 20. Oh god.
He's like,
Oh my god.
Jedi, Jedi.
We need to get out of here now. We need to get out of here now.
Run.
I pull a blaster and shoot the bartender. We're not playing this game. You're not gonna. I want you to roll for this because I'm shooting this dude. I'll even use a dark side.
Okay, if you use a dark side point, I'm
using a dark side point to shoot him in the face.
Before he can even scream it out, he just points and boom, his head explodes.
You just killed someone in cold blood?
Yeah, he's gonna expose us to everybody. You really want to fight every bounty hunter on this planet? Get on the ship.
Good point. Let's get out of here before more people.
Okay.
I know why you did that, right? Because I didn't even say like I'd covered up my lightsaber or anything.
Yeah,
I walked out
as soon as he said he looked, I was like, oh no, he's either gonna see Soul's lightsaber because you're gonna grab him in his robe. He's gonna like try to turn and the robe's gonna open, or one of you has a lightsaber just out in the open and it's gonna be all.
I definitely have a lightsaber out in the open because I didn't even. My character didn't even think about that. He was freaked out from that droid. He was just like, yeah, Soul, get in here. We gotta go.
All right. I'm assuming Zatar jumps on the controls and we get out of the town very quickly.
Give me a piloting check since you're inside a building.
Oh my god.
Now, do remember, this ship has Jedi markings on it.
It does?
Yes.
I thought it was just a regular shuttle.
No, all
shuttle.
3 of those ships that landed had Jedi markings on them.
Oh, Jesus. That would have been great to know before I did that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean...
I say we run. Now.
We're in a ship. You need a pilot.
We're gonna fly.
Well...
Give me a piloting check since you're inside a building.
Oh no.
Oh no, indeed.
Is that not updated for me? I can't see it.
Oh no.
He hasn't rolled yet.
Oh, okay.
I landed the ship successfully, Masters.
Thank
Oh
God.
my God, Steve, yes.
Oh.
And the pilot is back in his seat. I am now going to sit down and recharge.
Never touch my ship again.
Of course, Prince.
Prince.
He said that twice. That's the second time he said that now.
Yeah, royalty.
I did not hear you earlier when you said that.
Alright, so I'm assuming we're flying now?
Yes.
Yes, we're flying now. Expertly, I might add. I look at the droid.
So
I got something to ask you once you land.
So
Yeah,
so,
sure.
so
Sure.
So for Soul, your little robot buddy basically came over and told you, I can go on the outside of the ship and change the markings.
Please.
Sure. Please don't kill yourself though. Last time was kind of a close call.
No promises.
Okay. I was about to say no promise.
All right
I'm
then.
gonna run to the bathroom while you roll that really quick.
All right. Oh my god. Oh.
What's your dex, Weston?
16.
So you have a +3?
Yes.
Okay, he doesn't fall off the ship.
Good.
He successful. Well, I guess I need to roll a deceit check.
Deceit.
What's
To
your
hide the insignia.
what's your deceit?
Oh.
What's your charisma?
Charisma is 17 +3.
So +3. Yeah, he's able to hide it enough. Most people won't. They won't know the marking at least.
Okay.
Soul, have you sobered up yet?
Yes. So I feel like trying to play more into character. I feel like the bartender being shot would have definitely like affected me because now I feel partly responsible.
Yeah.
So I just kind of like sulk. I'm just sulking.
Now I will say this. I was going to give you a light side point because you were trying to help the draw, but you're gonna get a dark side point for basically, I guess, not
causing the death of an
yes.
innocent
So it
person.
balances out there.
So one on each, or just none?
No. To your alignment.
Okay,
is what I was
gotcha,
gonna do.
Gotcha.
For
Okay.
Brian, so far I'm gonna add 2 to you for alignment.
To alignment. Okay.
Yes, for towards. So you're getting 2 positive points.
Okay. Yeah.
To recap, Muppet, I feel bad for the bartender's death.
Okay. Are you confronting me?
No.
no,
I feel like I'm responsible for the situation we got into. So we were just discussing that while you were out.
Vogue.
That's fine. Yeah.
Vogue, I'm gonna give you a -5 to your alignment.
Okay. So I would be
Vogue. Bong.
What is his name?
It's Von Bog. I should
What?
just change his
Bog.
name at this point because it's gonna keep getting butchered.
So, are you sober enough? Well, I don't even know if he's drunk or not. Actually.
No, you
What
didn't
am I
know he was
doing?
drunk. Yeah, you didn't know he was
Yeah.
drunk.
Do they?
I mean, he's obviously influenced by something, but you probably wouldn't know.
I ask Vaughn, what is wrong with him? He's acting strange. He was acting strange when I picked him up. I'll say that.
Okay. He ordered a drink at the bar, and he obviously can't handle it.
What kind of drink?
Yeah,
I look at you, and
don't
I'm like doing this because it's like, don't call me out in front of the other Jedi. Like, it was a bad call. It was a bad call. Just don't call me out. But I'm like behind him, and I'm just like.
And then your
droid,
droid just starts talking, and he spills everything. But the bad thing is y'all can't understand what he's saying. So Weston, you can play that the way you want to play it.
Oh yes, I was very responsible on the ground. Exactly. You see, the droid wants to vouch for me.
He got drunk.
I hate you.
Hey! How was your experience?
It was
How was
better than I thought.
How was your experience?
Mandalorian.
How'd you feel?
Is he sober enough to look at something important?
Definitely
Eat some
not.
bread.
He needs a moment.
Okay, I would not
Both are a bunch
Hey,
of snakes.
Zatar, roll me a will save real fast.
Okay.
A will save.
I've been doing garbage on saving throws recently.
Where's the will? Is it?
It's
Wisdom.
right?
Wisdom. Roll a
There's
wisdom
saving
save.
throws.
Yeah,
There's
he
actually
keeps saying
saving
wisdom.
throws you can click and it rolls it for you. But it's basically just a straight up wisdom roll.
Yeah,
I think
wisdom
I'm
roll.
I think I'm just blind.
It's right under where it says wars for the character sheet. It's under proficiency bonus. There'll be like 5 or 6.
You get a +3 to it, so you would roll. No, I'm sorry, you get a +4. You would roll the wisdom one, which I just rolled for you for a second, just to try to show you which one it is. So
Interesting. It didn't even come through.
roll
Hey,
one more
Bruce,
time.
you're twice over here.
I'm gonna
Roll
give you
one more
advantage.
time.
I'm gonna give you advantage.
Oh my lord.
All right. So now you see your lightsaber. You hear your lightsaber say, and the other one has returned. For a second, you're going to kind of lose control of your character. You see the Zatar draw his pistol and aim at Callian.
I draw my lightsaber. I'm like, what are you doing?
And he fires.
I want to try to block it since I had my lightsaber drawn.
Okay.
What would I roll for that?
I'm
Would
just
it
gonna
be-
roll. I'm gonna let you roll 3 20s. Basically,
Alright.
what this is gonna be is y'all trying to knock him out. If all 3 of you want to do it, I'm gonna each give y'all a chance at this. I would say probably.
Saul is drunk. He is
Yes.
not helping in this situation.
Yeah.
I'm probably standing or sitting next to him, so I'm gonna try to like grab the blaster barrel
Okay.
and grab it down,
So,
and then try to like subdue him to
Callian,
the seat.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let Callian roll 3 times with advantage, so you're gonna roll 6 times actually, and you're gonna take the best. But you're gonna roll 2 times, take the best of that
buddy.
one. 2 times, take the best. Roll 2 times, take the best.
All right. So here's the first 2. 17. 4.
And a nat 20. Okay, I'm gonna roll for him real fast. Well, Steve, you can roll.
What do you want me to roll?
You just roll 3 20s.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so you did. He beat you at the first one. He basically blocks your lightsaber. I mean your blaster bolt out the way, and then on the second one, oh yeah, you break away from Vogue, right? Vaughn. You break away from Vaughn, and then on the last one, Callian just picks you up with the Force and basically takes the oxygen away from you, and you pass out.
Then I draw on Callian. If he's gonna choke him, I'm not gonna let him.
No, he's not like choking him, but he like takes the oxygen away from him, like knocking him out.
So he's gonna like collapse.
Yes.
Like, okay.
He's not like killing him.
Understanding that, I was like, oh hell no.
No, he's not.
Play that game.
He's not. No, he's not killing
If he
him.
hadn't drawn, I would have gotten up and drawn drunkenly with disadvantage on everything. They would have done it.
Yeah.
Around.
So can I use insight, or would I automatically know what happened, or can you roll insight to see
I
if
would
can
say with that
figure out
nat 20, yes, you know what happened. The lightsaber is taking control of him, but it's because he probably touched it earlier.
But wouldn't they both feel that draw? Like, wouldn't he feel compelled to defend the lightsaber? Because if he's also being chosen by it, it's going to want him to protect it as it's his now.
He rolled a nat 20 on it.
I rolled a nat 120 wisdom save, so I can use it and resist it every time.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I explained to the drunken Jedi and Vaughn what transpired. And I pull out the lightsaber, but I make sure to tell them both, do not touch it. It's wrapped up in a cloth, so it's not, you can't see it, but it's wrapped up in a cloth, and I'm holding it with both hands.
Weston, roll with disadvantage a wisdom save, and Vogue, you can roll a wisdom save with advantage, actually, because of what happened to you earlier, a few days before.
19.
19?
16.
Okay. Neither one of you fall to it, but you both hear, come for me.
Yeah, and I explain everything, Exar Kun's lightsaber, etc., etc.
If you want to roll lore, you can see if you know a lot about Exar Kun, Weston, but I will say, never mind. Anything you can find about him is,
Jesus.
So basically,
apparently you guys are scholars to the point. Jesus Christ.
Know exactly who Exar Kun is and what he did and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, and I explained to Soul I can use this lightsaber without being affected, but no one else can. Basically because of my training. Easiest way for me to explain it.
Okay.
You do have an unconscious Zatar with y'all that you can wake up now if you would like.
Yeah.
I just slap him on the helmet, wake up.
Steve, I'll say you'll come back and just with advantage give me a wisdom save.
Oh
which
my
will
God.
be will. Yeah. He's getting advantage though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Steve,
me? I'm rolling it?
Yeah.
Roll wisdom twice, basically. Seven.
That's good enough.
I was about to say, oh my God.
So you're not like completely compelled again. You're basically back to your normal self, but you start to remember that you did pick up the lightsaber whenever you were down there.
So I asked Zatar, where did you get a lightsaber from? I found one in your bag.
You remember on Coruscant when we tried to follow, what's his name, Mace Windu down the elevator?
Yes.
That door where you guys in the lab, I saw a field, and that's where I got it from. I don't really remember much.
You have a faint. You also have a faint memory of like training with somebody too. Like it's like that field was more than just a moment. It was almost years. But it fades. It's at the same time as you remember it.
I don't know. That's just I found it in the field, and I don't really remember much else.
I don't trust any of y'all with this lightsaber, so I will keep it on me until we get a master to explain and look at it.
Sure.
Well, I don't trust thieves, and you're obviously going through other people's things.
And I don't trust any of you, except Callie, and you're okay. So I'm on Callian's side. I think the Jedi should keep possession of this for the time being.
Yeah, because it's obviously a dark side thing.
You would...
Combat level 5 initiated. Masters, do I need to kill the thief?
Level 5. No disengage combat
No,
level 5.
yeah.
Disengage
stand
at
down,
combat level
YP.
5.
So where did you find the lightsaber?
Master, I did not get your command.
Force.
Stand down, YP16.
Combat initiative 0.
It called to me through the Force to find it, and I found it in your cabin, basically.
Awfully suspicious.
The Mandalorian has no idea anything about the Force, right?
No,
I'm, like,
neither
talking
one of them
mumbo
do.
I'm talking mumbo jumbo to them, and they're like, "Yeah, I don't buy any of this magic shit."
I mean,
I buy
I'll
it.
say
Well-
say both of you know that they're like magic users is the best way to explain
Yeah.
it.
But you also have to remember what happened with me after the rank.
Oh,
4.
yeah, no, I know you
I
understand
would have
something.
a slight grasp on it, but I don't necessarily like. I know it's like I don't want to say sense. Like it's something, but I don't exactly understand.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yes, that's why I wanted to add that really quick before.
So I would say
I
that
don't
you
think I
feel
gained
like
enough like.
I feel like you would
uh,
understand that yes, something's happening funky here that was happening before with what you found, but it
Yeah.
seems a lot stronger than what you found. Now,
Okay.
in the sense of that, you feel like maybe you should touch it because of what happened earlier. But not like the Saber's telling you to do that. You
Mhm.
want to because of the ability you found earlier.
Okay. Do I need to roll a save
You don't
to
have to. No.
resist
That's
said ability, or-
that's your head. Like
Okay.
that's not me
Okay,
telling you to
like
go do
internal
it.
monologue. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So I had put the saber back in my pouch that I has hanging on me, because I'm keeping that sucker with me all times because I don't trust anyone else except for Saul, and he's not touching it because dark side.
He's quite drunk. I don't think he's ready to touch anything.
And just what it almost did to me. I just don't trust anyone to touch it.
Yeah. we
So,
probably don't have to get out on the shuttle.
out of character question, the dark side, light side points, will that affect,
Yes.
like, say, you don't even know what I was gonna ask. Will that affect, like, say, the, like, lightsaber? Like, if I were to interact with the thing, would the amount of points I have on hand change the effect of that interaction, or are those simply
Yes.
like a consumable item in the end?
Yes, that would affect it to where you, for sure a light side thing would happen if you use a light side point, or a dark side thing would happen if you use a dark side point. So if you were to take
Yeah.
it and use a dark side point, the dark
Can we
side
control him?
the dark side wouldn't so much control you, but you would fall to probably like a 0 realm where you'd become a great Jedi.
Okay.
Okay,
Makes
interesting.
sense.
Now, I don't because you used a dark side point, it wouldn't take full control over you, but it would definitely have influence over you.
Okay.
Now, if you used a light side point, you would basically just get a light side thing, basically similar to what happened to Brian, but it just wouldn't be able to corrupt you.
Okay.
Nice.
Uh,
Okay. So
Alright, well-
now we have landed at the next city over, I assume?
That's up to y'all. Y'all can go to the main spaceport.
Did you ever roll for the robot repainting the symbols?
He
I
didn't do
didn't
the
see
best
that
of
roll,
jobs,
so-
but people wouldn't recognize it.
Okay. I just want to make sure before we land on like the edge of the town and basically
Probably
run
a,
into the same issue.
probably a good idea because I feel like as a group y'all would think of this. It's probably a good idea to get that stuff painted or redone.
So basically, buy paint in this town and paint over
We'll
it.
get somebody to do it probably, and probably
Is that
redo.
town big enough for this, or do we have to travel to a spaceport for that?
You would need a spaceport. Because you would need a mechanic, and you probably want to re-register the ship and say that you were. I would probably say, you were bounty hunting and you found a Jedi and you turned him in or something like that. Like you know that you need to come up with a story and re-register the ship as non-Jedi. Because the ships have registers, like registrations.
I guess I'd have to ask that in character. Never mind.
Okay. I'm just letting you know like what y'all would all be kind of thinking of.
Okay.
'Cause
yeah,
you're not
no,
idiots.
Because I was gonna say like like in this town, would there be a possible like black market where I could just go get fake tags for said
It's
ship?
Tatooine.
But I can't necessarily ask that now and then know it, so I'd have to ask it in character.
It's Tatooine. I mean,
Yeah, but I mean, not all towns are pretty big, and Tatooine might just be a watering hole.
you're going to a spaceport.
Oh, we are? Okay.
Yeah.
I
I thought
we just
that's what you
town.
said, right?
I thought we had said town, but I mean, spaceport would be the next best thing. So
Yeah, I don't know where we said we were going. I just know we said we were going to the next town.
it got crazy because I shot a guy. So
Yeah.
All right. Well, what do y'all want to exactly do? I'm gonna let y'all decide. Steve, what do you want to do?
Spaceport.
Okay.
yeah, I'm
You're
up
the
for
pilot.
spaceport.
You're the pilot. So.
Yep.
Flying us to spaceport.
All right, y'all get to a spaceport. It's asking for your credentials.
Tell him 2 bounty hunters on a commandeered Jedi shuttle.
Should we include the Jedis as hostages or trophies or prisoners?
Do we hear them talking about this?
Yes.
Don't
For
you
the record,
mention us?
I don't like this idea.
Yeah, I don't like being mentioned as a Jedi.
Look.
Combat Initiative 5 confirmed.
No.
Taking
No,
hostages.
IP-16, stand down.
Yes, Master.
Look. We need an alibi as to why we have a Jedi ship.
Yeah, we can't just land with said ship and walk in like there's no issue with this. We have to pretend like you guys are bounties on our way to turn it in. We just need supplies to make it to said outpost.
We need at least one person to be a Jedi, but we need to.
We're gonna have to shackle you.
We need to make it seem like you are a prisoner or something, because they are most likely going to scan the ship for life forms if we give them invalid credentials.
I go to Soul. You want to roll to see who's the prisoner?
He's sober by now, right? Before we go too far, because it's probably been like 20 minutes.
Who's Silver?
Soul.
Wait.
Soul.
Sober? He's
Oh,
not drunk
sober,
anymore? He's
sober, yeah.
functionable?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to double check before.
You want to roll
Before
for
we're
being
like
a prisoner Soul?
Sure, I'll play in a quick game of cards, which
Okay,
we
I
could
guess-
just roll for it.
Yeah, just roll a d20, I guess, and the highest one wins. Alright, let's get
12.
9. So I guess I'm the...
You're
guess
the
I'm the
prisoner,
prisoner.
friend.
You're the bitch tonight.
Oh, God.
So I asked the Vaughn and Zatar, am I keeping my weapons on me, or what is
No.
happening here?
You leave
I'll
your
hang on to your
the
weapons
ship,
on the ship. I'll watch
and I
over them.
cost you a pair of
Can I
hand
keep...
wrist shackles.
Can I keep my... Oh, God. What are... Oh. I
You
want
bring
to
no
hide...
weapons.
I want to hide the Exarchon's lightsaber from
Where?
everyone on the ship.
Like on you?
When you could entrust
you?
it to his robot.
No, in the ship.
Give it
Okay.
to the droid.
Well, I
Well, I
would
mean,
say
I-
I would say
I
if they're
go
trying
to-
if they're trying to watch over you, you're going to have to use sleight of hand and sneak.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about like hide it in the ship or in a droid or something.
Okay,
You're-
you're
Yeah,
going
well,
to
they're
have
watching.
if
You just
they're
put it
watching
somewhere I
you,
could easily just go
you
take
need to
it.
first use sneaking, then after sneaking use sleight of hand.
Okay. So, I go.
Or you can just give it to me. I'm not gonna do anything with it.
Yeah, but would touching it through even the cloth still affect him? Because I mean, he's getting relatively close to physical contact.
This what I'm saying. Like in character, I'm going through this in my head. I'm like, what should I do?
Oh.
Do I hide it in a droid or do I do that? So I go up to Soul. Can I hide Exarchon's lightsaber in your droid and the droid accompany me?
Droid's
As-
pretty small. Comet's really small. I don't think you can put a lightsaber in it.
How small is Comet?
Super
It's sort of
excited.
Think of like the
He's R2D2.
BD from
The little
Wait,
green one.
I thought
The
Comet
one
was
we like to
R2D2.
use?
I thought he was a small like miniaturized astromech droid.
I thought he was full-size
I
astronaut.
thought he was R2D2. I thought we had said that.
Yeah, I thought y'all said he was
Oh.
an R2D2.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
If he's
I
not,
guess
then
I
he's
guess
something
it
different.
can be, but that's not the end. That wasn't my original intention.
Okay, what was he? I forgot then.
He was just like a custom built little droid.
Okay.
that is about the relative size of the one from like Fallen Order. Not the same one, but like size wise.
Okay.
Oh god. So I cannot fit.
So you couldn't fit a lightsaber in him.
No.
I mean, obviously I'm standing across like 10 feet from you. I'll just say entrust your gear with YP. It won't let anybody touch the things.
Be following us?
No, YP is gonna stay and defend the ship.
I give Exar Kun's lightsaber to YP and I ask him, please do not let anyone touch this lightsaber.
Grabs the lightsaber. Combat level 6. Ignites the lightsaber. It is doing actual Jedi style combat.
Oh my god. Stop.
This was a bad idea. This was a bad idea.
Stand down.
On,
Not time for training.
Turns off the lightsaber. Combat initiative 0.
If he does that while you're gone, I can't stop him. You do understand this, right? Like, you get that?
Yes, he's gonna be outside.
Can we just like shut him down while you're gone or something?
So if anybody wanders into our ship, you want to fight whatever that is alone?
I mean, it's better than having to fight the droid.
I mean, it's your choice. And only I can activate him, and if I'm not on the ship, I'm not gonna know what's happening.
Do you have some sort of just combat kill switch I can use?
Yeah, on my wrist pad, yes.
Do we have radio communication while you're gone?
I would assume we would through the shuttle.
Okay, if so,
If
then
anything, Yips can definitely talk to you through your pad because he did it earlier. He did it like over a mile, so.
Yeah, but I was also like directly interacting. He wasn't just like I had told him to do something and I contacted him. He wasn't just like, oh, something, beat it to death. Hey, should I kill this? Like he just activates when I told him to.
Yes.
So it was more like setting a function rather than.
I need a way for if he goes into combat mode, I can just be like, hey, I need you to shut off combat mode, and you can just do it remotely.
We all should have like comm links, because my Explorer pack does have a comm link in it.
I don't think everybody has it. I think certain people do.
I don't think I have a comm link. I mean, I have like
not.
obviously my helmet and like my pad, but I don't
I
think I had an
I have a data pad.
There's definitely something y'all could probably set up. I would say maybe roll tech and see, like a group tech thing, and y'all could definitely set something up.
17.
All right, I'll roll tech too.
Yeah, everybody's gonna roll tech.
8. I rolled an 8.
All right, we just need Steve to roll.
All right, Steve, roll tech.
Okay,
10.
you pass. So y'all have definitely set something up.
Okay.
To communicate with the group.
Steve, are you laying in bed?
No, I'm sitting down on bed right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I go out as a prisoner, no weapons. I guess I changed back into my Jedi robes just to make it
So
more
now, what are
authentic.
y'all telling the people? Because y'all still have not told the people anything. Shuttle, come in. You will be shot down. Please
we
give
have like a code for the shuttle before we do this, so I can select shuttle 416 or whatever the number would be.
Y'all can come up with it.
Okay.
This is shuttle 453YB. Requesting permission to dock.
Transporting one Jedi bounty prisoner.
Your ship shows as Jedi registered.
Yeah,
it's a war trophy. Or rather a trophy from a hunt.
We will contact the Imperials. Please land at Docking Bay 4.
Bad idea.
That's not good. That's not good.
Not good at all.
Okay, we have to do what we came here to do and get out fast.
Yes, we need to focus on supplies.
So this is out of character real quick. You said you had one Jedi prisoner. I just realized if they scan, they would see 2 other people.
3.
So
they'd see 5 people in there.
Oh,
total.
Yeah. So what? I don't think we thought we should all be prisoners. We should all of us honestly should be prisoners.
No, we needed a single Jedi.
No, technically, yeah, we didn't say we have 6
the
people on
fact that
board.
we
We
had a
said we had
Jedi
one
ship.
prisoner. We could have assistants or mechanics or engineers on board. We could just stay here whatever we want.
Weston, you could just say you're a droid maintenance since you know droids.
Yeah. You're a slave or something. You're not a prisoner for being a Jedi. You're just there.
Yeah, good enough. And what do we say about Mace Windu? Because he's on the ship still.
I mean, I really doubt they're going to come on and inspect unless we give them a reason to.
Well, it is a Jedi ship.
Unfortunate casualty.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure when he got electrocuted, his robes probably got quite burnt, and he's probably been stripped down to a, almost like a, God, what are they called? Like the bodysuit? Like a back-to-body suit? I'm sure there's probably basic medical stuff on these shuttles. Just say that he's an injured member of our crew. He had a malfunction in space, or during the battle, and he got burnt up.
Hand cut
Oh
off.
yes, we'll deploy our Imperial midichlorian scanner. Wait one moment. Waiting for that shit.
You just gave Riley an idea.
Yes, you did. Why would you say that?
No. That would be metagaming. That would be metagaming.
Say all the really shitty ideas now, so you can't use them.
Honestly, they don't have that yet, because in actual canon, they don't get that until, like, somewhere in Mandalorian, because that's the only time where they're actually able to, like...
code stuff?
No, to be able to know that, like, in the area without, like, testing blood, metachlorians. Because you remember how the robots, the people in the Dark Troopers react to Luke whenever he enters the ship?
Yeah,
so
they
have
around instantly.
Yeah, because they have some kind of, like, oh, that's a high metachlorian count. We need to go after this threat. So there's something there, but they never had that until that period, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So, no, that technology's not out yet.
Very early Empire would still be clones, so they're just going to be following protocols.
Yeah. So, anyway, y'all land, and you are met with actually some clones.
Do they just walk up and stare at us? Do they just staring at us?
Well, he's
what are they doing?
Walking up to you. Steve's still here?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on late on his bed.
He's in bed.
Yeah, I'm over here. Yeah, hello.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, you got two clones.
Console the cat.
Two clones. They start to approach you. You said you are bounty hunters?
Yeah.
Do you
Me
have
and my companion here are Mandalorian bounty hunters?
Do you have the chucks?
No, this was a... Would there be chucks for Jedi already?
Probably not. You could say I heard the call, maybe.
Ah, okay.
Because you did hear
no,
that...
we received a galactic transmission of what had happened, and we captured this Jedi.
Ah, what clan are you from then?
We are clanless. We're just bounty hunters.
Yeah.
Clanless Mandalorian bounty hunters.
So you're on your great hunt then?
Is that really any of your business?
All of your Mandalorians look down on us for no reason. We are just as powerful in Mandalorian blood as you. Turns around. Bring your Jedi prisoner.
Follow along with everybody?
Yeah, I'm a prisoner, so I go along.
Do remember that they are like actual Mandalorians. It's just Mandalorians look down upon them.
Jango Fett wasn't a Mandalorian, was he?
Yes. He was a foundling.
they confirmed it. Yeah, he was a foundling.
Yeah.
Technically, Boba is
a Mandalorian.
So, anyway, as y'all continue, they then bring you to processing, taking down which Jedi this is. What Jedi are you?
I'm just quiet because I'm just acting like an upset prisoner, so I'm just gonna be quiet.
You won't give them any information?
No.
They start to try to take blood and stuff from you and process you. Do you fight?
So out of character, really quick, before we go into that. This is Tatooine. This isn't enough of a hub that they would probably take the Jedi?
They're not going to take him, probably. They're probably going to give you coordinates and say, this is your payment if you get here. But they're trying to see who he is.
Shoot, what would I do? I wouldn't want to blow the cover. So...
I mean, you obviously don't want to get stuck either, so...
Yeah. Let me look at my force abilities once.
I nudge.
Weston saw what it just did, didn't you?
I did.
I did not see what you just did.
It's just so It's just right there. It's just right in front of you.
It really is.
I don't. Is it in the roll 20? Because I don't.
These are
see
not the
what it is.
droids you're looking for.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I try to force persuade.
Okay.
You do not need to take my blood.
Okay. Since you were doing that, did you go with him, Weston?
No,
I'm on the ship.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm guessing I just roll a straight wisdom for that.
It's a power, so look up the power and read what exactly it does. I
yeah.
forget exactly what it does.
I can look it up too. I have everything open right here.
Because I don't. That's the only thing I don't have open on my side.
What's it called? Is it affect mine?
I think it is. I think it's mind trick.
I think it's mind trick. Yeah.
All right, let me look. I'm just gonna look up mind.
Mind trick is at will.
Yeah, let's see.
Choose a target within range that isn't hostile towards you. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the target has disadvantage on wisdom, perception, and intelligence, and as well as investigation checks. On a successful save, they realize that you try to use force influence and become hostile towards you.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, so roll a wisdom save is what they'll have to do against your wisdom save, I believe. So what is your save? Your save is probably going to be on your character sheet.
Or would he just roll like a?
They're going to roll against him. They're going to roll against him.
Yeah,
roll
he
a regular
roll
wisdom
standard
roll
wisdom because
no,
they
no,
have
you're
to make
not.
the save.
You're not rolling. They have to make the save. So what you do is you take 8 plus your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency.
So 8 plus 6 plus 2, 8 plus 8, 16.
16? Okay.
Yeah.
And then they both
Watch
would
them getting at 20.
Oh my god, don't say
I'd be
that.
so upset.
Jesus. You can use a light side point.
If you use a light side point, I'll put that one at disadvantage.
I'm thinking.
If not, this is about to turn into a fight. Like out of character.
No,
this is about to get really intense.
Pause. I'm thinking what I want to do because I have 2 dark side points, but I'm trying to determine if my Jedi would use dark side yet, because he has been affected 2 times by.
But every time he's pushed it back by the light.
Yes, true. Shoot, I'll use another light side point.
Okay.
For that one. There you go.
Okay.
Alright. So that means I've used 2 light side points today.
3 light side points for one from the last session.
Yeah, I'm keeping track of it.
We need to roll those at the end of the session. Don't let me forget. Anyone that's used light side points or dark side points.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've used 1 dark side too, so.
End of the session.
So they don't they fail.
Yeah, they both basically just say, "You are right. We don't need your blood," and they basically just let you do whatever you want from there.
Okay.
So they'll redo your ship. They'll redo your ship. So they redo the stuff for your ship. They don't paint it, but they redo the
like a fresh code.
A fresh code and like Imperial codes or whatever for transport.
We're probably not going to want to be carrying around someone in cuffs. That's going to attract attention. We should probably put him back on the ship and get Soul.
Okay.
Because he can just pretend he's the crewmate. So I guess we all look at Zatar and say, well, let's get our prisoners stored on the ship and get some supplies.
They do give you a location to bring the prisoner for your reward.
Coordinates?
Yes, they give you coordinates.
Okay.
How much is the reward supposed to be?
Right now, it is at 30,000 credits for a Jedi. They weren't able to confirm. They weren't able to confirm which Jedi he was, but for the lowest ranking, it's 30. If you are to bring in a Master Jedi, and like Yoda is like the one they named, if you were able to bring in Yoda, it's like 300,000 credits.
We have options.
Look at these sleazy Mandalorians.
Now I know why the Jedi fought Mandalorian.
Well, I'll take Callian's cuffs off. He can just be back on the ship now.
Yeah, I asked Vaughn tell HK or whatever your droid's name is to give me my stuff back.
Yeah.
Once we get to the ship, I asked you that.
Oh, we're back, right? Because Weston started talking, he said sleazy Mandalorians. I figured we were already back on the ship, like looking over the bounty chart or whatever data pad they would have gave us with the coordinates.
So I grabbed my
YP-16. Give Callian back his gear.
But Master, this gives me an upgrade. This would be a downgrade.
Yeah, but it's not ours, YP. Give him his gear back.
Understood, sir.
Alright, good. I get my gear back. Yay.
Alright,
Next
Tom.
time you're the prisoner. Sir.
Downgraded to only combat level 5.
Deal.
Next time you're the prisoner.
Alright, well, the three of us, Soul, Zatar, and myself, need to fan out, get more supplies for our trip, as well as anything that we can use to strengthen the camp. There we go. Think of the word camp. We should probably consolidate and add up our credits, see how much we have, see how much we'll be able to get.
I have 1,700, I say.
I have 1,100.
I'm at 2,300.
I have 200.
Oh my god.
So we have
11, 17, and 23.
4,100, right? 11, 17, and how much do you have? 23?
Yeah, I have 2,300.
Obi also
Yeah,
gave you an
so it's
extra 1,000.
4,100, 200.
Obi also
Yeah,
gave you an extra
40.
1,000.
Oh, so 5,300 credits. 5,300.
Okay.
Yeah, because Vaughn has
We each get a-
2,300.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he didn't take any from the cantina because I got the intimidation check, so he gave him back.
Yeah.
And apparently we stole your drink, so. I mean, he's dead. Who cares? But like, hey.
I love how the Mandalorian just openly says that. Alright.
All right. Well, I guess we. Yeah, we head out of the ship. YP 16. Defend the ship. Don't let anybody other than us on board.
Combat Initiative 5 activated.
Why 5?
What's 6? What's the difference between 5 and 6?
6, I think, is unlocked through the lightsaber. Because he, I guess I should out of character this. He was programmed with like Jedi. Almost if you think back to like the Force Unleashed 2, how he could like tap in and like use their abilities. So the droid was a gift from my father, who was a like really warrior culture like extremist, but he hid that from everybody, and he programmed the droid to teach like my guy how to fight Jedi if I ever come across them, which I have not. At least not in either of the sessions like tapped into that knowledge. But when he was holding the lightsaber, he can activate it and basically start using it to try to fight if I was going to train against it. If that makes enough sense.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess we're walking to the market, or.
And I'm just meditating on the ship.
Anything gonna happen there, Dungeon Master?
We need water.
I mean,
and
where do you want to
food.
go? I mean, mainly right now it's just a market.
Start asking someone who has like a market stall for directions to the nearest.
What's y'all's
I
highest
just rolled that.
passive? What's y'all's highest passive?
What do you mean highest passive?
Passive perception.
Mine's 16.
Yours is 16.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you see you see a little Jawa reaching into Soul's pocket.
Hey, stop it.
How?
Like I look at the Jawa and I'm like, hey, stop it now.
Looks back at you and like scurries away.
Did it have anything in its hand when it ran?
Mm-mm.
Did I see any?
Oh, okay.
I want to check my pockets, make sure.
No, he didn't
Jawas
get
are
anything.
sneaky little. Okay.
He didn't get anything.
I don't trust those little.
If he would have
things.
been at 15-15, he would have grabbed it at the same time Steve saw it, but it was because he
Okay.
had 16.
He was like lifting the flap.
Yeah.
Do I get any information on where I can buy bulk supplies from any of the market vendors?
Roll me a charisma check.
I want to check out the black.
The what?
The black.
Oh, there it is.
The black market?
Yeah.
19.
All these rations and water is like fun and all, but like I want some cool stuff. Well,
Okay.
I
that's
was gonna get to that. I'm
special,
just getting the important things.
So you
first.
get all the information you need on exactly where you need to go and the best prices and stuff, and they tell you like say, oh yeah, tell them Rich sent you.
Okay.
Rich?
So I only. I should have asked more of a broad question. That's okay.
Now if you're looking for black market stuff, you can start asking
Yeah.
around Weston, and you can roll either charisma or you can let the Force guide you, and you can
I
try
like
to.
how it's the Jedi asking about the black
I
market.
want to go to. Well, so at this point, you can't really ask for Jedi equipment.
Well,
like,
you
open-
Well,
probably
you
say,
can
like,
let the Force
unique
guide you
items.
if you would like, and
So
you would
that's
roll.
what I'm going to say. I'm going to
Okay.
essentially say, do you have any specialty shops that have items that aren't on the menu, type of thing? So I want to go to just a
I'm
market
assuming
stall.
the place we're
Okay,
getting like bulk supplies would probably have good information on dark dealings. So I'm sure if you
Yeah.
ask that guy,
What do you want to roll? I guess for that, do you want to roll persuasion, intimidation, investigation,
for
insight?
just asking. I mean, maybe persuasion seems appropriate.
Okay, I'm gonna give you advantage.
Okay. Is it gonna roll or 23?
Okay. With the
I don't know
23,
why it rolled the third time. Ignore the third time.
if with a 23, so you're basically just asking where that could be. They basically give you a location and a time and where people meet. It is kind of like an underbar in the central of the city
Excellent.
or town.
Okay. Thank you for the information.
He says, just remember, passcode, Boba.
Noted.
are you really gonna add that right now?
Then
Okay. After he asks about information on the black market, out of character, how far from? I don't know how far Tatooine is from Mustafar. About like how much water would we need? Like a month?
Mainly,
weeks?
the main thing you're just trying to get water to once you're on the planet. The trip, you're pretty much going to be able to get the ship to create what you need.
Okay. Okay.
You don't know how long you're going to be on Mustafar.
Yeah,
so.
that's what I'm trying to think right now.
Now, if you
before I,
want to
like-
know where Mustafar is, you can look at the map. I'm not exactly sure how far it is. I can look real fast. It'd be under information, I think. Is that where I put it? No.
I'm in
Where'd I put it?
story right now.
Story.
See?
Yeah,
Oh
it's
god,
in
I
story.
cannot read that. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to read that.
Let's see, Mustafar.
Yeah, if you can read that, that would help because I can't see it online. Too small.
See, I think Mustafar is in a trade, the new territories.
I would think Mustafar would be Outer Rim.
Yeah, it's Outer
Like
Rim.
deep
I know
Outer
that.
Rim?
It's not deep. Let's see, Mustafar would be planet. What? Mustafar is planet 29. Where is 29? 29 in South Galaxy, so it's down there. So it is in the western reaches.
Okay. I mean, assuming we're probably gonna spend at least a month there. I mean, I don't
It
know
probably
anything
would
about why
take
we're going
you-
there outside of.
It'll probably take you close to 2 weeks to get there. Space
Okay.
travel. Because you're going to have to go back towards Coruscant and then take the other hyperspace lane down.
All right. So I look at Zatar. Ask him. Thinks about 4 months worth of water be enough.
that sounds like quite a large amount of water. Yeah, I think that should suffice.
Okay.
At least I think so.
Yeah. I'd play a real decent amount.
Yeah,
I'd rather have too much than not enough and just not have to buy water for a minute.
exactly.
Look at the merchant, I guess I should call him, and tell him we need a 4-month supply of water. as well as general medical and electronical, like rations and repair parts or kits.
Okay. 4 months.
Is there a thing for that in here? In like maybe the loot?
It's a tiny Coke
no.
can.
I only like to drink a little bit of cherry Coke at a time.
So he's going to look at you and tell you that for the price of that water, it'd be ridiculous. I mean, he's like, you need 50,000 credits is what he would need for it, for just the water. And then he says, I can sell you a generator though that is in decent shape. I'll sell that for 20,000 credits. I don't know you, and you don't know me. I'm sure you won't ever come back here.
Dark side.
Trying to remember. I don't remember. We said how much on the credits? We had like.
It was only like 5,300 credits in total.
Okay.
So that not nearly 20,000.
Yeah, no, I definitely know that. I'm gonna look back at the merchant and say about 800 credits, and I will have to roll intimidation for that.
You didn't Riley's like, good luck with that.
Ooh. I'm thinking about using a dark side point for that to pretty much make it work. Or maybe at least get a decent counter offer.
I mean, you said 800 credits, right?
Oh, sorry, 1,800 credits. I'm sorry. My brain has skipped that.
Okay. I won't give him advantage. He's like, fuck you, dude.
No, I was hoping I'd get a better roll.
Do it. Dark side. Dark side.
So if I use a dark side point, would that be a second dark side point, or would this be the first dark side?
That'd be a second.
Yeah,
How you spell cuss words? How you spell
Fall
cuss?
to the dark side.
Yeah,
How you spell
I'm gonna
cuss?
use another dark side point and basically just
All right, if you use a dark side point, I'm going to let you basically have a nat 20 on it, and he's going to be not so like
terrified, but
terrified because he rolled very high, but he's going to be like, yeah, you're right. You are a Mandalorian, and you could kill me if you really wanted to and get away with it. I said 20,000, 15,000, and you buy my speeder. And he puts up the speeder an extra 5,000. This speed is probably worth close to 15, so he's basically still asking for 20, but he's throwing in the speeder with it.
No, just the generator will do.
You're busting my balls here, man. This is a Targaryen. This is a Targaryen, and he's like an actual ball, so.
A what?
Do you not know what a Targaryen is? The thing that owned Anakin in the beginning of episode 1.
A Toydarian?
Targaryen. Okay, I'm sorry.
Targaryen's Game of Thrones, dude.
Okay, sorry.
That's why I was like, oh, what?
Okay, Targaryen, sorry. Sorry, I got my mystical things mixed up.
Yeah, that's why I was very confused on that. Yeah. Kind of at a standstill now.
So you basically like no?
Yeah, I'm basically saying there's like no choice. Rest
For
my
him?
hand on my holster, yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Weston, get ready to kill.
Murder.
Am I really gonna have to shoot 2 people in the first episode?
No, you will not.
He
will
says
not
you
shoot
won't
another.
do it.
You will not shoot another.
He says you won't do it.
Do it.
Don't do it.
Something
okay.
speaks to you to do it.
I just cock back and just punch him as hard as I can right in the face.
Roll intimidation.
Intimidation for a punch?
Yes.
Why are we 15?
See what he gets. He basically wets himself and he's like, okay, I'll give you the speeder. 16.
Okay, let's throw the credits down. Tell him I want it delivered to my ship as well.
He delivers it to your ship. Delivers everything to your ship.
Alrighty. Well, somebody else can take over that since I'm on the verge of almost killing everybody we run into.
The Jedi are like, this man is an evil being.
This man is a problematic person.
I just like results.
Respectable.
I don't know, DM. What's going on?
Do you not know what's... Oh, for your thing? Are you going towards that?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
All right, is Steve going with you?
Yes.
Oh, I almost said Steve can't leave the ship, but that's Ryan.
All right, so as you go towards the center of the ship, you start... As you go towards the center of the ship, you hear some gambling basically going on. I said ship, city.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say. I think I'm.
Yeah, I was gonna correct him after. I was just not gonna interrupt him.
As you go towards the center of the city, you actually do start to see this is basically changing into like the ghetto kind of area.
Mm-hmm.
You hear just gambling, basically the scum of the scum doing stuff. You do find the bar that they told you to go to.
Okay.
There's a door.
Is this the one that I was forwarded to for specialized items? Okay.
We didn't establish. Did I go with them?
Did you?
Sure.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Come along.
It is accepted.
You're just taking a breather in the back for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm in the back of the group.
After some time, a Tardarian
Yes.
shows up to the ship. Combat initiative 5. Oh, wait.
Oh, Jesus, I forgot I said that.
Target approaching. Combat. Ready to go. Jedi, arm yourself as he starts to walk down the door.
I use our comm link and I'm like, hey, deactivate your droid. He's about to kill someone.
I open up communications to YP16 and tell him to stand down.
Sir, there is a Targaryen coming to the ship. He looks like the scum.
He's delivering supplies. Just make sure he delivers what he's supposed to, and then he leaves.
Confirmed. Combat initiative 3. Acceptable. As the Targaryen comes, you actually hear the conversation. He's like, I'm supposed to drop this. You will deliver it to the ship as I aim at you. If you take anything, I will kill you.
Over the voice modulator.
You need to turn the modulator off while you're explaining like events.
Please. It's too much.
Is it bad?
No, it's good. It's good. When you're explaining events, it's really
No.
strange.
I was saying what he was actually saying to the Targaryen. I was saying what he exactly said to the Targaryen.
The Targaryen, yeah.
Yeah. So, well, anyway, the Targaryen. Oh my God! Whatever. I don't care. Whatever it is.
Creature.
The flying ball creature that smells like cinnamon. Yes, they smell like cinnamon. Yes, they smell like cinnamon. Go look it up.
Interesting.
Anyway.
I am gonna look this.
Anyway, they get everything on. He goes to actually try to take some of it back, and he's like, "Combat initiative 5." And then the Targaryen's like, "Oh shit!" And then he contacts you, Muppet, and he says,
Sir, the Targaryen is taking equipment with him. Should I kill him?
No, don't don't kill him would stop him from taking anything. He's just to leave the ship.
Either put it down or you will die, sir. Okay, sorry.
Sorry. Here's the credits, and he throws the credits back down and he leaves.
Did he just throw the
Oh
credits
my
he just paid?
Because he was taking the credits with him. He had it on top of the stuff.
He's stupid to not leave him at the store, but I'll take the money back.
So does HK tell me that? What? No, I'm not gonna walk out because it'd be stupid. 'Cause I'm a prisoner.
HK walks over to it, picks it up, and puts it in a compartment. Closes the door, comes back to you. Target eliminated.
Good job, HK. Wesley's like, oh.
Jesus, it's 8:20 at night. I am probably gonna have to go soon.
It's
Okay.
10:20.
I think
I
think
have to
we're
get
gonna
up
do-
at like 2:30 in the morning.
I
so.
think what we're gonna do is this little scene right here with the black market, and then y'all gonna get on the ship and head back, and that'll be the end.
Okay.
All right.
So, what do y'all want to do with the black market?
I want to get in
I'm
and
not
see
sure.
what wares they have that may benefit me.
Okay, so this is still the door.
Mm-hmm.
Do you knock
Oh
on the door?
shit! Yeah. Didn't we have to have a word or something?
Yep, they gave you a
Who'd
code.
ask for Rich?
They're
That's
gonna ask for the password.
all right.
Code is
So,
Boba.
so you knock on the door, and what do you say?
Boba.
The slide, like the slide opens that you say it. They
Mhm.
close the slide and they open the door.
Okay. I walk in.
Okay. Do all of y'all walk in? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I try to,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, so everybody walks in. You are in basically an underground market. It's what it kind of seems like, but it's like a kind of a bar at the same time. There's a whole bunch of spice down here. You can almost smell it in the air. Drinks, slaves, all kinds of stuff.
Okay. I want to go to wherever. So I want to look at two things.
You actually see a couple other Mandalorians down here too.
Really?
Of course, from Vizsla.
Mm.
I want to see if there are any parts that I can use on my droid on Comet. If there's anything I can add to him.
Oh, things you can give for comment. Give me
Mhm.
a You know what? I'm gonna say give me a charisma roll.
16.
Okay. With that charisma roll, you've been able to talk up enough people to where you found where the parts would be. I'm going to say you actually found some awesome upgrades to where you can actually give him like a little thing to use. So basically what you're going to be doing is making him like a suit of armor to where he's now an actual R2. So now we don't have this problem where he can actually store and shit.
So he just has a giant chassis that he's wired into.
Basically.
What's the price? There's a couple things I want to look at here.
But basically it'll give him everything R2 has. So like the jack in, everything you can think of.
Okay. What's the cost?
They say, for you, my friend, 10,000 credits.
10,000 credits. I'll give you 100 and a pat on the back.
Okay. I don't know if that's intimidation or persuasion.
Okay. I want to just persuade because there's other things I want to look at here, so I
Okay.
don't want to blow my whole
So
wallet on this.
I guess roll persuasion, but you're definitely not
Okay.
getting advantage for saying 100.
Persuasion it is. 13.
I mean, you have Jedi mind trick.
I don't know if I do actually, because I think Brian said he was going to take that, but I wasn't.
Okay.
I didn't want to have the same abilities.
I mean, you're a counselor. You should have that.
Yeah, I just didn't take it.
That's like one of the first things you'd have been trained to do.
Yeah, I'd say like Mind Alter would be like a basic thing we would have. IMO anyway.
I mean, you basically would be trained very similar. Brian would just have more combat oriented skills, where you would have more situational oriented skills.
Okay.
You'd be more
I'll do
likely
it.
to
I'll
have
do-
this ability than Brian.
I'll just swap it out for another spell at some
Okay.
point between sessions. But I'll go ahead and cast it.
Okay.
Or
What is your
um,
save?
I don't remember what we need for this.
I'm gonna go to your player sheet real fast. 1 second.
Yeah.
I think it's 8 plus wisdom modifier plus your proficiency bonus or something like
Yeah,
that.
but it actually has it on your character sheet if you go to the right place in powers.
My
which
power
is 18.
save DC
Oh.
is 18.
Okay.
You talking
So-
about the passive wisdom?
No, power save DC. Anyway, it's 18, so let's see if this dude is going to fail or not. What do you get? 17, he failed. So he looks at you, he's like 500. He said 10,000 originally.
I know.
That's not bad.
We still haven't
300.
really lost money.
300 and I'm a Jedi.
300. 300. And I'll throw in a single data pad. In this, wait, this data pad is actually one found on the Jedi Temple, stolen during the raid, and is now an artifact and cannot be found anywhere else.
Why would you give something so valuable away?
I mean, I'm not going to use it. I figured it would be better in your hands, kind merchant.
I get you. You want to see the special stuff. That's why you bring this.
Yep. Yes. Correct.
That's why you came to me, and why you buy this thing that you clearly knew the price of, giving me 100. I see. Yes, you may be young, but you have some hidden talents. Fine, I'll take this for an introduction to him. Don't be surprised when you meet him. And he
Okay.
says, also, here's your chassis.
Yay. Thank you.
He walks away.
Can I add a character really fast?
Yeah.
It is almost 8:30. I do
Okay.
need to get
Just-
my lunch stuff together.
Just go ahead and go.
Um,
Let's say you start heading
for-
back to the ship.
For story's sake, yeah, I was gonna say, I'll take his chassis. Maybe I recognize one of the Vizsla members, or they would recognize me if they seen me.
So you
I
start
just-
to leave.
Grab it and leave with the chassis.
Okay.
If that works well.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
trying
fine.
not to like
Yeah,
metagame
I let
anything
you
out,
take it
but
back to the ship.
Yeah, I do need to like get my stuff together.
And then
Alright,
I
go
tell
ahead, man.
Vaughn, yeah, HK picked up some gold or something like that somewhere. I don't know. He said
Alrighty.
target target
Later, man.
destroyed.
Later.
Later, guys.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
You too.
Later.
You too.
All right. What?
Nothing.
No.
Oh, you just did the.
Yeah, I was just being stupid.
Okay.
So, what's the specialty items before we leave?
So he said you're gonna meet somebody. So after some time happens, you see a very young, darker skinned man come up to you.
That's Bubba. We found Bubba.
He says, "Ah, friend." He's wearing a cape.
Is this who
Do
I
I
think
recognize
it is? Oh my god.
I see you come to one of my great bars that I own. Everything is amazing here.
Listen, you gotta know who this is. I'd know it just
Sounds
from
like
Kate.
Lando.
Yeah, that's who I was gonna say.
Yeah,
It sounds
okay,
like Lando.
okay. Definitely sounds like Lando.
My God.
Ah, Jedi equipment. This will be so valuable to the Empire now. Ah, it's Lando Calrissian's name will be known among the stars. You're so close to my age. It's so great to meet someone so close to my age. This
Yeah,
is like
I
a
heard you have-
12-year-old.
For feminist droid
I hear
friend.
you have specialty items for me.
Oh, of course. You want to see some of the specialty items. You see, the
Yes.
Empire has not gotten here just yet. And he pulls out some lightsabers.
Then
Oh.
why are there clone troopers here?
Anyway, friend, the Empire has not gotten here just yet.
I like that. I like that. That was good.
Okay, so you have
Quincy, what you doing, buddy?
What kind of lightsabers? Anything? Or are they just normal lightsabers?
It's just normal lightsabers. There's nothing that's unique. And then
Yeah, because I wouldn't trade my own that I made for just another one.
now he does have like other stuff around him too. So you could be, in your case, you know what this lightsaber is. You could just say these are just normal lightsabers. Do you have something special? I mean, this is bullshit kind of.
These are just normal lightsabers. There's nothing really special about them. I'm looking for something maybe a bit more rare.
Ah, you have a keen eye, my friend. A keen eye. Something that only a very keen person would know.
Good job. You just outed yourself.
I'm just a smart guy.
He does not know that you're a Jedi. He rolled horribly.
Oh, oh my god.
But it does not matter. He's like, let me find it. And he goes over to things and pulls out stuff. I may be young, but I know a few things. There are some secret locations that the Jedi use that, I hear, the Empire is looking for kyber crystals. They are willing to pay a very high price for them. In that case, there's something that's more powerful than kyber crystals that I've found. And he says, these crystals are hidden usually amongst the Jedi Order, because it's a very, very dangerous planet. And he gives you coordinates. I will give you these coordinates for 5,000, we'll say. And anything you find there, 20%. 20% that you sell to the Empire goes back to me.
How about? There are valuable things on this planet, right? Things that you would make a profit for by getting your hands on, correct?
But of course.
So how about you give me the coordinates? I give you 500 up front, and then I essentially freighter back whatever items you need that you want to resell to the Empire, and that will cover the rest of the fee. I'm there for strictly the crystals, and that's it.
Yes, but we can just transfer credits. I don't have a ship at the moment that could transfer that.
As in, what do you mean?
I don't have a ship that I can send to that planet.
Oh, I have a ship and a crew.
You'll bring the crystals back?
Sure.
He starts to think. Fine, I'll give you the location for free. You drive a very hard bargain. But, one other thing. He leans in real close. You play me in a card game when you get back for all of the crystals.
Oh god. Oh no.
That's why we never come back to Tatooine.
For all the crystals, so we're bargaining everything I bring back from the planet.
Yes. I'll let you keep 10% if you lose. 10% of the crystals. If you lose.
Deal.
And you shake on it. He gives you the location. Sends you off.
Side quest. Okay. Great. I go back to the ship. I am fulfilled.
Okay. Steve, did you want to do anything with those other Mandalorians in there?
Not at the moment, no. I might want to do that whenever, next session, whenever Muppet gets back.
I think y'all are taking off from here. Like, y'all are about to go to Mustafar next session. Muppet left because he said he noticed one of them.
So just him explicitly noticed them, not me. Sorry, hold on, let me fucking move my screen so that I'm facing the camera. I guess I'll walk over to them and see if I recognize their clan crests or something like that.
It's Vizsla. It's definitely Vizsla.
It's all Vizsla?
One Rook. There's one Rook and 4 Vizsla.
I'm not familiar with Clan Rook.
It's a smaller clan. I mean, it's not as big as Vizsla, but it's not a small clan. It's probably like a medium-sized clan.
Are they like in with Vizsla, or do they have anything with
everybody
Kreese?
At this point, everybody would be in with Vizsla that's still around. The only people that would not be around right now would be
Kreese.
Yeah, Kreese. because they were basically killed off by Vizsla.
I'm not entirely sure if I should interact with them since I am a part of Clan Kreese.
Well, I mean, you've walked over to them, so they're kind of already kind of like looking at you.
I guess I'll approach them and say,
What's your passive?
huh?
16
What's
is your
my
passive, right?
Perception 16, yeah, 16.
I think it meets it, so it wouldn't be free. So, behind you is somebody with the clan symbol Thet.
So, like, as I'm approaching, or
As you're approaching,
I turn around to look at the Mandalorian with the Fett symbol.
and he
I
looks
assume
at
on his shoulder.
yeah, and he looks at you, says, "What are you doing here? What clan are you?"
If I told you, not sure if we would. I'm not sure we'd be able to keep a conversation.
He looks at you. Fine, with me.
Where?
This way. And he leads you into a different area. He said, and he, like the other Mandalorians don't come to you because they saw his clan symbol, knowing he wasn't Kaiser, so kind of just left you alone.
Okay.
As you get into another area, you're more alone. Weston, do you follow or do you try to do something? Because you do see another Mandalorian pulling him away.
I don't want to get involved in Mandalorian business, so no.
He's wearing Jango's old armor and everything.
Actually, Weston, you know that armor. That was a killed Mandalorian during the Clone Wars. That Mandalorian should be dead.
He's shorter than expected.
He is shorter than expected.
General Grievous, you're shorter than I expected.
Still not wanting to get involved, to be honest.
Okay. So as you go into this, like, basically, like, little, like, think of it like a VIP
Alleyway.
section. No, it's like a VIP section in a bar. Like, you know, like there's VIP. Yeah. So basically, he closes the curtain behind him and says, either you have a job for Mandalorians or you're here actually trying to turn yourself in.
Why? What is...
Why would you come
What do
here?
you-
Your clan, you just basically told me which clan you were out there. You're Kreese.
I was sent on a job I'm not going to give you the location of, but things went south and I was given these coordinates to go to if things did go down south, which they have.
By Kreese?
Bo-Katan herself, yes.
You're lucky I'm not a Mandalorian.
You wear the armor.
He says yes, and he pulls it up. He's like, my father was a Mandalorian, not me.
So, do I take offense to that, or?
You can look at it one or two ways. Like, his father was Mandalorian, and he's accepted the tradition, but he hasn't so much taken a clan name, is the way you could see it. Or you could take it badly. Maybe roll for it and say one even is one and odd's the other.
Yeah, let's say even's one, odd's the other. What are you fuckers laughing about?
So even is positive, odd is negative.
Send it to Steve.
Oh, you guys are laughing at a fucking video? Odd.
Okay, you took it negatively.
That armor only belongs to true Mandalorians.
And he looks at you and says, well, you're not a true Mandalorian anymore.
I suppose that makes some sense, but... Wait, do I know my mother?
Yes, you do know your mother. You have more right to the throne than anyone.
Weston, leave.
If you want, we can go into 101.
Are we are we about to wrap up the session?
Yeah, he just needs to get back on the ship.
It's just a plot point. I'm not sure if... Well, I mean, you might as well. I might as well with these two fuckers.
It doesn't matter. I mean, they're not on a metagame.
I'm
yeah.
not gonna
Okay,
No,
well,
not metagaming.
Brian probably already knew this.
What?
You'll see. I'm more Mandalorian than you'll ever be.
Whatever could you be talking about?
I am the son of Duchess Satine.
You see,
Oh, I got that from your character picture.
you can
Not,
Yeah.
I mean, that's yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
could-
figured that out pretty early.
you can just see
Yeah.
you can just see like through the mask, like surprising.
Does Obi-Wan
What-
know this?
Yes, that's why he
Because
sweated
there's-
his ass
there's-
off. Do you remember?
There's theories that that's Obi-Wan's kid.
Yes. Do you remember why he sweated his ass off? You remember whenever he met him and he was sweating his ass off and he's like, and he didn't have words.
Yeah, in the Clone Wars? Yeah.
No. Whenever he met you at the temple, whenever all of y'all were there,
Oh, yeah.
he was stumbling over his own words, and Brian brought it up saying, "I know who Steve is now."
Yeah, that's an out of character thing.
Yeah.
Because Steve was like, yeah, I look similar to Obi-Wan.
Yeah. Well, he didn't say that, but yeah.
I didn't
And
say
he-
that. I was like, I look close to this guy. It was a fucking Satine's nephew.
Well, anyway, he looks at you and he's like, "Are you here looking for supporters?"
I don't know why I'm here right now. I was just told to come here.
He
One
throws
of
you
my fellow clansmen was here.
he throws you a
So-
comm link.
I catch it and look down at it and say, "What's this for?"
Contact me if you ever need a job. I may not be Mandalorian, but having the future Mandalore on my side may be good. And then he also says, "You're going to need an armor. I see you don't have any best card."
It's
The data pad on the table. Pick it up. There's some Fett people that'll help you. I still have some favors I can pull. You owe me one.
all right. I grab the data pad and look it over.
It's a location, another planet, close to Mandalorian space.
Side quest.
Side quest.
We should
You
probably
never
log
said
in.
what your name was.
Oh. Boba Fett.
Zatar. Rest.
It's nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Walks away.
I leave.
Okay.
I assume, Weston, you're still in the club, or...
Oh, I'm back at the ship. I left.
Becky thinks we're leaving.
Echo thinks we're leaving.
Alright, so, assuming that's the end of the session.
Have you been nursing that glass of wine the whole time?
Yes, he has.
Yeah, I've been drinking other things, too.
All right,
You know how
so
we,
like
been
swap
doing
wine and LaCroix, and I was like, what
This
the
session
what
has
is-
lasted 3.5 hours.
has it been 3.5 hours?
Wine doesn't,
Yeah.
3 hours and 40 minutes.
wine doesn't really quench my thirst, but I really like 19
It's not
Crimes.
supposed to. You should never drink alcohol to quench your thirst. The
All right,
better.
so
That's why I've got LaCroix.
We have
I
to do the light side point rolling stuff.
yes, well, I want to
sometime.
do that. I need to do the stuff with Muppet too, but I think Brian's the only one that used light side points here.
Come see,
Yeah, I didn't
buddy.
use anything.
Nobody else used anything.
Quincy.
No, I
No.
used the
Okay.
Quincy.
3. We got a result.
So, Brian, I need you to
Quincy.
roll three
Yeah, his name's
d10s.
Quincy.
3d10.
Interesting name.
Yes.
It was the
Four,
name he had
six,
before I adopted
5,
him.
so 15 in total.
A 15 in total. Okay, so you're gonna
Yeah.
add that to the light side. So your light side's gonna go up by 15.
Yeah, okay. So it's plus
Look at this
32 on the
boy.
light side.
Your 32 light side right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look
Yeah.
at this boy.
He's running.
No.
All right. So that's pretty much
Look at
everything
this
we need
boy.
to do. This is going to basically be our log off. If y'all can, try to remind me to get with Muppet to do his stuff.
Okay.
Everybody should be level 2 by next session.
Alright.
I think y'all should already be level 2.
No, still one.
Okay. Well, everyone's
do
going to be
you
level 2
level
by
up in
next
this?
session.
you have to do it manually, I bet.
You go to,
Yeah, you're gonna have to do it manually.
no, you should be able to just to do it.
Yeah?
See what happens if I put level 2 in here.
Oh, you set it up for
Uh,
experience points, Weston.
You what? I'm sorry.
I see what
What?
happened. One second.
What
so
you want?
if you go
Wow,
back,
you're an attention whore.
you can just hit level 2. There you
So
go.
it looks like if you put level 2 in at the top,
I just did it for
Doesn't
you,
change
Weston.
anything.
yeah, it doesn't change anything for me.
What did you do, Riley?
I just changed you to level 2 unless you changed it back. Yeah, you did.
Oh, but yeah, but it didn't change any stats.
It's
It
not
probably
allowed
won't just.
because you're only level 2. Once you get to like level 4, it's gonna start changing things.
Okay.
But your main thing that you need to change is you're going to roll another hit die. So now you get to roll another d6. Is it for you?
Maybe it is a. Yeah, D6.
So you would roll a d6 plus
okay.
your con modifier. So roll a d6, Weston. Okay, and then add. So you'd get 7. You get a plus 7 to your HP. Brian, you do the same
yeah,
thing.
I just rolled mine.
So
I
roll.
get a plus 11.
You get a
I
plus
just did
11.
mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then Steve, same thing for you.
So I'd go to 23.
Uh,
I have a feeling I'm gonna be the tank of the group, sort of, kind of.
You're a
sorry,
paladin.
what were we supposed to do?
You're basically a paladin. You need to roll a hit die.
I hit die. Where is it?
It should
know it
say
said
hit
my-
die.
It should say hit die like right below temporary hit points.
You haven't added your hit die in. So what is your hit die? What is your class hit die? Never added it.
Don't know what it is. Let's see.
It's
class
probably
hit
an
die.
8 for scout.
I would assume so, since that's.
But you need to go look at it to
Oh.
make sure.
Weston, make sure to look on your class, cause with it,
Yeah, I'm
as a
gonna-
guardian, I go up from 5 to 7 on force powers.
Yeah, I'm gonna consult it.
Steve, there's something on your camera lens at the bottom left.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Looks like a
Y'all see it?
Dude, that was that like wubby angle.
I don't know. You're gonna have to clean it later, man, because it's definitely there. It might be a scratch.
what-
Yeah.
Weston, what do you think about that image I sent you?
Dude. It's so stupid.
Hey, we're still streaming.
It cracked me up though. It cracked me up.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
man.
Steve, you need to roll those. Make sure what it is. But anyway, pretty much, this is the logging off. This is gonna be the end of this one. That's pretty much
I
it.
don't know what that is.
But I'm gonna clap to try
I can't get it
to-
off.
Let me see where I see the clap, and that's what I'm gonna.
Can you stop looking into the camera?
All right.
It's really weird. It's really weird. Alright. Great.
Yeah. Have you ended the stream, Riley?
Just did.
Alright.